Oh Lord, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening to you all. Pray and hope you are doing well tonight in the neck of your wood. I am here myself doing well. Ran some errands today. I just got home not too long. Sat in the couch a little bit, ate my little fried cassava leaf, and grab some peanuts. And yeah, I am back on the show. I think you'll tune in. On Friday, we'll be doing most fun reaching the show on Friday. So we'll be able to pay our day church rent. Oh, morning, Maria. Okay, midnight, Maria. After 9 years ago. On Friday, Maria, we'll be raising small money to pay the rent. Yeah? I'm not stressing myself. You say you see no start button. But I will still come on to entertain you. Because if I don't do it, I will be forgotten. Show business is still my full-time job. Take it to the bank. Show business is still my full-time job. Whether you're lucky or not. Whether my enemies want to hear you or not. So this coming Friday, if you like tonight, you can start donating towards the rent. Today is the 24th of June. June. Soon will be July 1st. And please don't forget August 8th. I will soon post Essay's invitations. August 8th is Essay's graduation barbecue by the special grace of God. Kochopo Grand Crew Queen. But I come, I'll show you one kind. What you want to say? Kajiwa? But you pa? I was saying, I see you, I say, count the show, the cat tell, what's going on? Marry you won't come. Timothy. Oh, how is you and your Morris? You refuse to say anything concerning the marriage. Timothy. Because when I'm hearing that there are a lot of people who marriage is in Zeraturi. Who tell you marry not for boys, marry for men. Oh,
Hello.
yeah. You call the show.
How you doing, Shower?
Yeah, not bad. I say,
You still on this same topic?
who's stopping now?
You that topic?
Why?
That the figure on the
I say
topic we
why?
still
Get
on?
them to say you get the
I
cheese.
got some. Yeah, I got no, not cheese. So I got something to say. And what I got to say, it has to. It what happened to that agree, right?
You
Figgy.
call it for the bureau?
No, I'm calling from Liberia.
Oh, okay. Go
What
ahead.
people are not understanding about the fake great situation, right? There is something that is deeper that most people are not understanding. People have the tendency in Liberia that when you leave from America, you must have certain clique and you must bow down to certain people to be accepted. And first of all, and the reason I'm talking about this issue is because many of us are having our children outside of Liberia. And Vicky Gray fall within that group. She part of these children who left Liberia at a younger age, and they decide to reintegrate into the Liberian community back home. And because she went there, she made name for herself. She didn't have to consult anybody. She went there. Whether she went there being very flamboyant with the way she did her thing, put camera and challenging people. At the end of the day, we need to understand that her goods benefit or good or way they buy. How you want to call it, right? If I saw somebody wrote something and said, oh, the way she can do the charity, and when she go to the charity place, she can put camera, she do the other thing. She's an influencer. That's how she make her money. So if she making 10,000 and she giving 1,000 to people, at the end of the day, she's giving back to the community. Even if she put camera on it, that 100 family collected that 100 back for rest. She fed 100 people at that point in time. That same 100 people got their grandchildren and they ate. You get your money, you don't share your money. She worked for her money. She share her money. Now, in regards to the whole situation, right? I'm not supporting the violence that took place, right? But there is something called personal space. And I want everybody blind their eye on it. Everybody want to talk about how to be Master Queen, brother. But that whole fight could have been avoided. First of all, when you go to an entertainment center, even where you don't pay for seats, when somebody come, a decent person, when you come, you meet 3 to 4 persons sitting on a table. If you want to sit there, especially when you don't know them, you will ask, can I sit here? They will first tell you, say, oh, this space here is for somebody else. This space here for someone. Oh, yeah, you can sit there with us. She was in VIP. You came there, according to you, you said that was your sister program. If for some reason you went there and the security stop you from entering, what is the next thing to do? You take up your phone, you call your sister. If you couldn't get your sister, you could get another person. And had he just wait, and he had just waited 1 minute or take that phone to call his sister, all these things were going to be avoided. First of all, the security there, he not popular person for somebody to know you, to say you Master Queen or brother, for somebody to know you. If that's someone that's very popular, then you say, oh, the people I said Rupert, maybe they saw you as an intruder. Even in America, if you come to me in second proximity and I feel threatened, I can kill you. It can also be accurate, especially for celebrity. You can argue all you want. You don't have to like Vicky Jean and Vicky Gray, right? For like Brent Stardust, now she's a celebrity, so people know her. In one case, one instant, when we finish with the discussion, go on YouTube and read about that baby. That baby shoots somebody in Walmart for that same reason, coming towards him, and he will let go. Because you come into the person and the person feels threatened and they shoot you. The person is a celebrity. You don't run onto people. You don't know the kind of fear. The next thing people think, the one that making them mad is the part nobody want to talk. In the Liberian industry, they have gatekeepers.
Yeah.
They got people who control that industry. It happened in the case of Bucket Raw. When Bucket Raw went to Liberia, if anybody can follow the Liberian music, when he went to Liberia, he was not accepted into the Liberian industry. They tried every possible way to denigrate him. He fought his way through. The popularity, the nice song that Bucket Raw sang, and he was accepted into that clique. He was going to be a top artist. They didn't accept him there. There is this race between people from the diaspora and that of back home. And they're taking their anger on the wrong people. They're not mad at the politician who see the damn money and eat their damn money. If somebody works for the money and the person distributing the money, why in that one would ping you so much, even when they're loud? How does it affect your life? It doesn't affect your life in any way, shape, and form. The person came at the end of the day, this person is feeding someone else. The other argument they make, they say, why you don't go to the security frame? If you live in Liberia for a long period of time, most people, the security frame, when you pay $350, you know what they can get the people there? $75. Each security frame, people will pay $350 for one gate man. The security frame will take out almost 60% of the money and get a gate man $75. That's why the gate man can be seating. So if they get great hire 5 bodyguard, like 5 horse will get job. What kind of job you get in that country there? You think in the country had job? Young people will be running beyond Vicky Gray. They will not run beyond Vicky Gray. Even if she drive 250, they're sure that 250 will come for the time she did. So you getting mad, say what she need all the security for? She feeding somebody pie. Your hatred because you cannot afford it, or your hatred because you see the money and you cannot flaunt your money because you're scared of all this, ain't got nothing to do with Vicky Gray. Keep your problem to yourself. Keep your problem to yourself, and they should not be troubling diaspora Liberian children, especially the children who left the country for a very long period of time and decide to go back. They should be welcoming to these children. Because most of these children not even know Liberia. Once they get new Liberia, all the people that she has, she's not going to even be a money. I don't need nobody to show me where I need to go in Liberia, because Liberia is my home. The way she talks, she don't even know who to even go to. And you're harassing her what so much. The funny part about it, the person who committed the crime, who flogged her brother, she didn't even arrest the person. In every case, if I shoot you, whether you authorize me, the person who pulled the trigger, you will be the first person for investigation. That's how it works. Until when the police come, they say, why you kill the person? I say, oh, now my boss lady tell me, say I'm gonna kill the person. Then they will call the boss lady. Even in nursing, right? When the doctor gives an order, you, the nurse, is supposed to use your own discretion. If for some reason the doctor gave an order and you look at that order, almost like the doctor said, get the person 6 units of insulin, the person blood sugar normal. And normal. And because the doctor tell you, say, get 6 units, so you say you go get 6 units, you not get 6?
Especially the legal law.
Okay. So if
the
the
blood sugar is
person
at 80, 75, you cannot get that person 6 units of Novolog. That's a short acting.
It's a fast acting insulin. 30 minutes the person is also eat. You will hold it and write a note.
Yeah. Yes.
So if in some cases you give that insulin, the person dies, you will say that because the doctor tell you?
Yes. That would say according to the scale. Yes.
So in that case, if that something happen, the first person in the state will come after the lesson. That you the nurse they coming for.
You that gave the insulin.
You that gave the insulin.
Yeah.
So why I'm making the another share here is because despite they were charged with the responsibility to protect her, the law should have handled the person who laid their physical hands on okay, that he was supposed to be there first. Did he say she the one told him to slap? The children not even tell on the girl. Then they arrested the girl from one place to another. At this point in time, born off for hits.
Well, nobody arrested for what I'm hearing now. The latest on the platform, we are being for the Comment Section Association. They are saying that they order her not to leave the country. I don't know how true is it.
Why would they order her not to leave the country? Why would you stop somebody from leaving?
Yes, who's it? Can you hear?
No, I'm Alice from Liberia.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know if I should talk or I should give the lady a chance to complete her.
Yeah, she's been talking now. They're all drink water.
No.
Caller, the first caller now. I hope you're going to the cash app now.
Yeah.
Not come here. Your free thing. Drink water. Go to the cash app or the sale. Now you like bro. I don't
So
expect
if you
anything.
have a mobile money, I can donate to it. Trust me.
No, I said now you. Trust
Okay,
me, now you.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm talking to the girl that said she leave. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sierra, I just want to give my little input on what going on between Fakey Gray and Master Coin. When Fakey Gray first came to Liberia,
Yeah.
honestly, I appreciate her. When she left and came back in a recent time,
Mm-hmm.
I still did appreciate her.
Okay.
But I, as a Liberian, I choose peace over everything. And I think what happened in the club
Mm-hmm.
and Fakey Gray surrounding, they are not being earnest to her
Mm-hmm.
to tell her the truth,
Mm-hmm.
which is whatever that happened that we saw the video circulated, the internet,
Mm-hmm.
we've been finding some talk shows in and out of Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
We have been giving the inputs. Fakey Gray as a humanitarian, whatever that happened, who was wrong, who was not wrong, for the fact that she asked Queen V to invite her to her events.
Mm-hmm.
Queen V invited her. Queen V is not because she lives in Liberia, but she has traveled around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And she has been one of the most peaceful musicians who doesn't circulate the internet like that when it comes to dramas. Very peaceful and respectful.
Mm-hmm.
I, as a person, in my own opinion,
Mm-hmm.
I expected Vicky Gray to come up
Mm-hmm.
that very night or the next day when the incident
Mm-hmm.
occurred
Mm-hmm.
and debunk whatever occurred.
Mm-hmm.
That alone brings peace for my
Debunk
own
or
opinion.
apologize. The words I don't think the appropriate word to use is debunk, but
Okay,
apologize
apologize
for the sake of peace.
for the sake of peace because we are Liberians.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what happened, come what may. We all need each other every time, every year, every minute, every second,
Mm-hmm.
because we come from one country and
Yes.
we choose peace over any other thing.
Mm-hmm.
All these bloggers that Vicky Gray are dealing with right now,
Mm-hmm.
they are all children. If they want to
Mm-hmm.
insult me, I accept the insult.
Mm-hmm.
But they are
Mm-hmm.
not telling her the right thing. If Vicky Gray was a smart person, the one that she went to court
Mm-hmm.
when she was coming outside jubilating, go back to the video, see her watch it. They had got instant I about to get.
Mm-hmm.
Her lawyer started holding her and telling her stop when she was
And then she
jubilating.
said, yeah. She responded to that person. Yeah,
Watch, thank you.
I
Her
watched it.
lawyer started telling her stop. Is the same lawyer that Kenneth Stoma used? He's a very good young brilliant man
Mm-hmm.
that works for and serve his country that anybody will want to use as a lawyer. But for the fact that your lawyer told you to stop, you should have cut it off.
Yeah.
You never needed cameras around. Anybody that goes to court, listen to the lawyer more than any other person outside.
Mm-hmm.
When you enter court, your life based on your lawyer, not any other person.
Yes, that's a
You
legal
have to speak
advisor.
to your
Mhm.
lawyer.
Yeah.
Secondly, if Vicky Gray claims to be on humanitarian as she speak and claims,
Mm-hmm.
the second thing she should have done, or first, is to make sure that guy who was wounded be in hospital and try to be well taken care of
Mm-hmm.
and apologize to the entire country because she
Mm-hmm.
doesn't want no image, no bad
Mm-hmm.
image on
Mm-hmm.
her platform.
Yeah.
And I will speak to her respectfully and
Mm-hmm.
to every other person. Who is Vicky Gray that when she stands, that nobody should pass? We don't do that in Liberia. Even if Joseph Broker sit here, somebody can pass. The security will either give you a passway.
But in this instance, we're in the VIP though.
Other than what's in the VIP. And when Vicky Gray, when Queen V was about to leave, she walked out of Vicky Gray. And because she was taking time, she was there with her siblings. They wanted to know why was she taking long, because they wanted to leave and they could not leave her there. So if they want to go inside to talk to the sister, that place is a club. Vicky Gray did not charter that place. If she was to charter that club, there were going to be boundaries for every other person. But she did not. It was open. So whatever that broke up the fight, Vicky Gray, as she claims she's a humanitarian, she should have apologized and be done with this. That's my standpoint. That's my own opinion.
Exactly what I said yesterday for her recipe.
Thank you for the sake of peace. We all we are Liberians.
Yes.
She should have
Especially
apologized.
if you already have gone with that image of being a humanitarian,
But
then you gotta be humble.
Sierra, I will tell you one thing. That thing we see on the internet with that boy is way more beyond than what we see on the internet.
So the boy more bigger than that?
Far way more. Far way more.
You saw the boy?
Sierra, I'm telling you, it's far way more because
did you see the boy apple?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
You've been talking to the few water. Hello?
Yeah, Shala.
Yeah, baby.
Najeju, how are you?
Well, blessed.
Yeah, you see this whole thing with the Vicky Gray and stuff that people talking, sometimes with torso and torso. The boy's sister went to Vicky and was talking with Vicky, right? And you said your sister there, you want to go there. No. And the security said, no. If Lady Davis, my sister over there, I will go outside in the car outside and call my sister and say, oh, sis, I'm out here. What's up? What's going on? Do you need me or something? When she said no, that's fine. But you cannot force your way. Shout out, we love you, right? If you go Liberia today, although don't show our face outside, but we love you beyond the same. Wherever security and anybody that want to get in your space, and you say you don't want to eat in your space, hey, we'll talk to you, hey, brother. Can you back off? She said she don't want your space and stuff like that. People don't. The problem I have with my people, they don't respect people's spaces. If I don't want you in my space, I don't want you in my space. When the whole drama went out, the girl walked out. She left the whole scene and she went. Because she don't want to be in anything. Because she know the work that she's doing in Liberia, so she don't want to be in anything. She left and went. Whatever went on with her security, go after the security, arrest whoever that did that stuff, arrest them, do what you gotta do, let her come and pay for them. Or let her come and do what she gotta do for them. She did not hit anybody, she did not slap somebody, she did not push anybody, she did not do anything. She left and went. Why you want to arrest her? Example, why will you arrest Shadarala? When I hit you, I punched you. Shadarala was never there. She left and went. Shadarala was already gone. I hit you. I punched you. So deal with me. When Shadarala knows that I'm her security, I'm everything, she will come and build me or do whatever she got to do with. Ain't nobody case. But it's not Shadarala that hits me. She did not slap me. She did not push me. So the one that did it, I will deal with you. And if you shut around security, let Sarah come and defend her security or pay her money or whatever she want to do, let her do it. but I will deal with you because you the one that hit my brother. You the one that did this to my brother. It was not Shara that did it. So
Mhm.
why I would say Shara should be arrested? Every 2 seconds Shara will be arrested. Every
Mhm.
3 seconds Shara will be arrested. What the hell is going on though?
Mhm.
Shara did not do shit to my brother. It's you the skibby that hit my brother. You punched, you did all the shit. I would take you, arrest
Mhm.
your ass. Take you
Mhm.
that. If you shut around love you, she would come, right? And pay
Mhm.
your bond, go to court and everything. But why just I don't shut around? That's the fucking shit I don't even get though.
Mhm.
I don't get that. Why would I kill shut around? Shut around
What
did
you
not
did? What you
slap
did
me.
this for?
She did not push me. She did not do shit to
Don't see
me.
her making it to them.
So
Where you
why
grew up?
would I
Where you
go
grew up
to
at?
Shut Robert?
This
I
is
don't
now
get
New
it.
Yorker series. What kind of series is this?
Hello, excuse me.
La
I'm from New
Lopa
York
series.
City.
What state you grew up in America?
New York.
What a New York series here?
Wherever you want to take it, that's fine. But I grew up in New York. I grew up as a kid in New York. But
Okay, Sierra,
I will
can
not
I
tell you who I am.
continue?
But if you go to the political stuff, you will know who I am.
Okay.
Sierra,
I'm
The
can
a
I
pa-
just say
political person.
something?
party
I don't
or
come in, Charlotte, let me tell you, I don't come into this stuff because I'm on the political side. But this thing, it don't make sense to me, though.
Mhm.
That's why I just came to get my ABC. But I'm
You are
not
enjoying the
into it.
series. Actually, I was just wondering, you know me.
This
I'm full
Sierra
of shit.
woman, like,
I'm
Yeah,
not
shut
into
oh,
it.
up.
big up.
Oh, Lord.
I'm a, on the politics side. But there's
Mhm.
something I couldn't really understand. And
Mhm.
I really want them to tell me what was her offense, though. Because if my brother shall punch you, do anything, deal with my brother. At
Mhm.
the end of the day, it's my right to go bring you out, and then we go to court and see what we're gonna do. Why would I come and arrest you though? Did you slap my brother? Did you punch
Mhm.
him? Did you do
No.
anything that he know? But I will arrest who the fuck that behind you, and then it's left with you. You know what I'm saying? To go
Mhm.
and spend the money wherever you gotta do it. That's it.
Okay.
But you
Okay.
did
Let
not
somebody
hit
else
me,
talk
Sarah.
too. Your time
You
is
did not
out.
slap.
You done the hello?
Hello?
Yeah, come in, small. Come in.
Yeah, I just have something very short to say. First of all, Vicky, my problem with her is that as she's helping people in Liberia, stuff like that when it happened, she should have come out and condemn the behavior
Mhm.
of what happened, especially for the security. She
Mhm.
should have, come and apologize to the media and even apologize. But Liberians, we have to understand boundaries, and we don't know that in our country. So, as the caller on here claimed that the other party is very peaceful, cool.
Mhm.
But if somebody gets paid for something and say, "Oh, this is my security," because even in a recording, she said, "Who is Vicky?" Or
Mhm.
that somebody can go to or somebody can talk to. That was what
Mhm.
her brother said. If
Mhm.
I get paid to do my job, that's my job. I need to do my job. And this caller on here was talking about even Joseph Walker. People got to understand people' personal space.
Yeah.
Everything could have been prevented from the both party in the sense that if I come to the security and I say, "Oh, I want to talk to my sister because she has the key." If I want peace and the security say, "Oh, you can't go over there," trust me, I just go to the car and call my sister and be like, "Oh, you know, we're waiting for you. So can you hurry up and come?"
Mhm.
But for me, I know my Liberian, I know, and from her own recording, what she said her brother said, "Who is Vicky?" She doesn't have to be a person or something. These people get paid to do the job, and that's what they were doing. It's like you,
Mhm.
Sierra, you pay your security to do what? To protect you.
Mhm.
That's what you pay your security for. And that country is very dangerous. Somebody can harm you
Mhm.
in that country and nothing will come from out of it. And
Mhm.
with her going to her car, I don't blame her because if I was in that situation, I would not even stay there.
Mhm.
I would be going to my car because bottle stuff be going around.
you can get hurt from that.
Yeah.
You
So
can
she
get
left
hurt.
it. So she left the security behind to fight for her while she
I
left.
will. No, she didn't tell them to go and fight.
No, I didn't say that. She left them behind,
She,
went to her car.
but
Shouldn't they follow? They should have followed her to the car and
Exactly.
escorted her
but
out.
that's
Why did they stay
Exactly.
behind?
She should
that's what
have
I'm
even
saying.
controlled them. She
So,
should have, for the sake
but
of
I just
peace.
said, I
If she
just
is on
said,
humanitarian, she should have
I just
controlled them.
said,
Secondly,
no,
we
she
got people
couldn't.
in
No,
this country, Sierra. Let me be bold to you.
no, you
We,
just said your
Sierra,
opinion,
we
and
have
that's
people
mine.
in this country that have done
But your
far way
opinion is
more,
very invalid, man.
far way more
No,
than Vicky did. We got
your
Benetta Uri,
opinion.
that baby, because I older than her
If the
more than
people
5
that
years.
protecting her went to the car,
Benetta
she
Uri
left
take
them
people
there.
out of this country, Sierra,
Sierra,
Let's
for
fly
talk.
them
even
to
the
India
video,
for
Let's
medication.
talk one time.
Okay.
for even the video, the recording. I mean, she was like, "Oh, people following Vicky to the bathroom and stuff." If I have a security, it doesn't matter. Even a common person can have a security. You don't have to be rich to have a security. Once you can afford and you feel you need a security for your own safety, Sierra, you have done it before. Once you feel unsafe, you can hire a security. And when you go into the bathroom, the only thing the security cannot follow you to the bathroom, but the security can stay outside and wait for you while you go in the bathroom. So my point here is that Becky was wrong, that she should have come to the media and apologize. If you call yourself, you went over there for peace and to help people, she should have come to the media and apologize. And even when it went to court, she shouldn't have been on live and then what happened, she's not even bothered about it. She should have just apologized and stay out of the media. That's what I see. But they
But
seem
who,
to have
but
been
who told you?
prevaricated from the both party. The both
Who
party could
told
have
you the
prevaricated.
security? Who told you the lady was outside
Because
the whole
I
time?
guess Ciara, when they
She
got in there,
was. She
the
was
security did
outside.
not just start punching
When
him.
the
No,
fight
it
broke
didn't
up, she
happen like
walked
that.
to her car. She was.
Okay, she walked to her car and the security stayed there,
So that's just
They
my
stayed
that's
there
just my
in
little
the fight.
input.
and they're supposed to be protecting her.
Exactly.
I don't
That
think she
makes
was
no
And
talking
sense.
even
about
when the
And
fight broke up,
also,
she had the
Ciara,
power to put it to her.
when they started going
If
back and
that's the
forth one
case,
another,
Charles
right?
Taylor would not be in jail today
Master
because
Queen
most of
was
the crime that
there.
were committed
She
that
was
Charles
there.
Taylor is charged for,
Sierra, Master
most
Queen
of
was
wait,
it,
wait, wait.
there.
it
Let
were his
Princess talk
rebels
now.
that did those crimes. It were
I
his
just
rebels
have
that
one
did
point.
those
I just
crimes.
have one thing to say, and I will leave.
Yeah, you
Master
talk, you
Queen
talk.
was
Wait, wait, wait,
Master
wait.
Queen
Hey,
was there.
Princess.
When your
Yeah, Princess.
entourage cause problems, you are liable. The people that you pay to protect you, if they cause problem, injured anybody, you are liable, and they're going after the money, the person with the bank. Period.
Exactly.
What they're going to get from the
Exactly.
security guard, that's your name on the line. You took these people to
Exactly.
protect you, so whatever happens under your care, you better be prepared to take liability. So obviously, she was prepared to take liability for everything.
Okay.
That's why she got to have bodyguards.
Okay,
Period.
Ciara, I want you to be honest. You are our mother. We all love you, both in the diaspora and out of the diaspora. As for me, I'm one of your followers from Liberia, your faith. If you go on my page, I've shared your picture, and when I see you take a photo, it's nice. I share it and all of that.
Take it to the point.
Ciara, I want you to be honest. Master Queen, that her name is out today on the internet, is one of our musicians, one of Liberia's biggest musicians who have been in her own space. Have you ever heard or seen Master Queen in a Facebook drama before?
But first, I hear the name. Anyway.
Thank you. Master Queen is a very peaceful person. She loves her own space.
Okay.
Tiara, I'm telling you today, if Vicky Gray was going to come out the next morning, or even that night, that was going to even double her followers
You say she's not a musician. But go ahead.
and apologize, trust me, to the whole country and regret the action of her bodyguards, they think should have been resolved long time. They ain't even reached this far. If
They must
Essie
have
go
to live in America, eh? But so Queen ever lived here before?
I don't know whether she live, but I know she have traveled all around.
Okay.
If Essay go and cause problem right now, Sierra,
Mhm.
if you and Essay go somewhere, Essay cause problem,
Mhm.
they're going to hold you for Essay's problem because
Mhm.
you are the mother for Essay.
Mhm.
The security or the government is going to hold you reliable.
Mhm.
We are all Liberians. Why should we be fighting among ourselves?
The age too, though. The age. They can't. The age.
Not only the age,
Okay.
but the
It's not
crime.
about the age.
But the
I'm
crime.
telling you today, if Vicky Gray
The severity of the crime, not
was
only
there
the
when the
age.
fight broke up,
Exactly.
the
The
time she
severity of the
took the
crime.
wall to her car,
The severity of the
she
crime or
should
the
have
age.
told her security, you stop
Mhm.
and let's go. They were going to walk out.
Mhm.
You stop
No
and
violence.
move.
Yeah.
There is no violence. I condemn violence here. You don't even have to go through all of that, but just tell them you stop and take the car.
Yeah.
And the wall was going to move.
Since they listen to everything she said, all she should have said, "Yeah, let's go."
No, they should listen to her because they are her securities.
That's why I said, since they do, she could
Thank
have put
you.
stop to it. Don't tell me she can't
Right
control
away,
them.
put a heart and
Yeah, don't.
apologize.
She like
And
that.
find some time and
Honestly.
go back to the club. You know how much loose sale that went on over there? We're not even talking about the loose sale. What if that boy I was going to bust in the process? We're talking a whole different thing. She will not leave Liberia. We got people that got money in this country, Sierra. We got babies that got money in this country. Take for Benita Ure. Benita Ure fly sick people out of the country.
A
I'm
minor,
telling you.
17 or under.
She fly people out of this country, India and other country for treatment. She pay people. Sierra, even us that not working in government, we got people in this country that we pay their school fees.
For what?
Everybody doesn't come to the internet to brag. Standing on and teaching $200-300 a year and flying in the
Go do
air,
your
we
own
don't see
too. Go and do
appreciate
your
that.
own. Go and do your own. Speak for yourself. They go do your own too.
I don't have to come to the internet.
But that's
I
what she
don't
wants
have
to
to.
do. She wants to come to the internet. So that shouldn't
My
be the problem
sister,
here.
we are not
Go and do
fighting,
yours.
but
We're
I'm
not
telling
fighting. I'm
you,
just telling you.
if
We're
she
not
should
fighting.
have
We're not
apologized,
fighting.
we would not be
We're
going
not
this way.
fighting.
Master Queen is
Ciara,
not
Master Queen were present too.
a confusionist.
She should
I
have
mean,
stopped her brothers.
She
to
a
be
very
Master Queen were
honest,
peaceful
present.
and humble
to be
person.
honest, instead of telling the sister to go do her own, you guys are the
Why we
one
don't
that
like to accept the truth?
condoning
The
bad
brothers should
behavior.
have walked
If
away
you're
Why?
on the
when the
side,
Everyone of
security
you
told
that
them
if you're
saying
in
leave.
the
this
best,
today,
if you're in
that
the
will
best
not be. It's
interest
the
of
same
Vicky
thing that
Gray,
y'all did
you
to
should
Prophet Key
condemn what she's
today.
doing.
And Prophet
That
Key
should be
is in
condemned.
jail for 6 months and nobody can take his
Who
Somebody
did
could
call.
have
what to
gotten killed.
Prophet Key? Prophet Key own crime?
It's the same
Somebody could have
thing.
gotten killed.
Whatever Vicky
Let me
want to
tell
do
you
with her
something.
money, she can
Sarah,
do it. You go and do yours as
I
well.
listened to can't move around saying Vicky
A lot
Gray
of
will
people,
go
us,
far
would
wrong tomorrow.
contribute to Liberia.
Labrador doesn't work like that. You can get 50 million when the people want you to go to that place. You will not
Now
accept the bullshit.
all I see is that you're speaking from hate.
And that's the
Cause
reality.
all I see
Mama,
is that you're speaking from
I
hate.
can
I'm
never
telling
hate
you.
anybody. My mom born 11
All
children.
I see is that you're speaking from hate. Cause when you're talking about
I
that,
don't
she's
hate
on the
Vicky
internet
Gray.
So I
showing
see
this.
her.
That's
I don't
her.
hate
That's what she
her.
want to do. Go and do your
If you
own.
go on my page,
Go
all
post
I
yours
ask
and put it
for,
on the internet.
look at my name, go on my page, I ask for peace.
The same way Vicky had the power to talk to her security, Master Queen also had the power to talk to her brother to
No, but
walk
her
away. When
security,
they
when they
told her
first the
brother,
bank,
no, he should have
who
walked away.
is Vicky Gray that when she stand
You
on, nobody
see?
can pass?
You see?
Vicky Gray was
You
just
see
on my
what I'm
friend
saying?
Dimash place. She
You
entered
see
my
what I'm
friend,
saying?
she entered my friend
You
VIP.
see? You speaking for
And people
hate.
were
She's
passing.
somebody. You speaking for hate.
That's what you think. That's your opinion. I cannot stop
You
you.
are. You speaking for hate.
No,
You
I
are.
don't hate
Because you're talking
anybody.
about what she does. She put it on social media. That's her life. That's what she want
Mama,
to do.
let me
The
tell
only
you
thing we're speaking
something,
on here
man.
is that the violence that
You
went on,
cannot
that it
come,
could have
you
been
cannot come
prevented.
to this country and say when you stand up, nobody can pass. You did not pay for that place.
We play when Joseph Boaka paid for. You mentioned Joseph Boaka, right? You
Yes, I
mentioned
did.
Joseph Boaka. When
I
Joseph
did.
Boaka passes, you girl can be passing.
What are you talking
You
about?
mentioned that. You mentioned that.
Yes.
You
You saw
mentioned
the
that.
you saw the scenario to UL. You saw it.
You
You
mentioned
saw
that.
it. Have you watched most of
You've
Joseph
been
Boga
biased.
events?
Sierra, I see you, but me,
Even
that
in the great
situation could have been
America you are,
prevented. That's
the
what I
great
gotta say.
America you are today,
You better too. You
the
one of the
people
haters,
respect
okay?
commoners more than
I
president.
want you guys. I want you one of the haters. You are one of the haters, and you will
It's their own
continue to be
opinion. I'm not
bitter.
going to argue with
You
you
will
about that.
continue to be bitter, because
I can
whatever she
never be
wants to
bitter because
do,
nothing you have to offer me. So I cannot be bitter.
whatever she wants to do, that's her life.
I
Go ahead, do
cannot be
yours.
bitter.
Go on
I'm
the
not
internet,
suffering. I'm
pay
not
people's school
hungry.
fees, and put
I
on the
don't have
internet.
it all, but I'm
Leave
okay.
her alone. The
I'm
only
not
thing she
suffering.
shouldn't have.
I'm not hungry. I don't have it all, but trust me, I am okay.
So then leave
I'm
Vicky
okay.
alone. My only
I'm
problem here is the
okay.
violence.
I
Because
got
me,
people
I
in
don't
the
like people
diaspora,
hating on
Sierra.
people.
I got people in the diaspora that move from the diaspora to come to Liberia. I cook for them for months and they pay me.
Nobody
I
asked you
have
for
my
that.
own small business that I run.
Nobody asked you to come explain yourself.
You
I'm
don't have
talking
to
about
ask me.
Vicky case.
I'm talking to Sierra.
Bitterness,
I'm
is
not
that
talking to
you?
you.
You are so bitter.
So
You
what?
so bitter. You
Bitter
one
for
of these
what? What do you
haters.
have
You
that I'm going to be
bitter.
bitter about you?
You
What
are
do you
bitter.
have
You are
that
bitter.
I am
You
going to be
are
bitter
bitter.
about?
Goodbye. You are bitter. You are.
I don't give a F.
It left
I
for
don't give
you.
a F. That's
Then
your
leave Vicky
opinion.
alone. Go and do yours.
I
Go
don't give
and
a
do
F.
yours.
I'm not
Go and
even
buy it.
bothering her.
You
I don't
are
have
bitter.
time for
You
her.
are being a
I don't
bias.
have
You
time for
are.
her. You
You
are
are.
the
How
bitter
will you
one
sit
because
there
you
and
don't
even
want to
how
listen
will
to
you
the
even
truth.
sit there and compare Vicky with Joseph Waka? Are
You
you
are the
serious?
bitter one because you don't want to listen to the
You are
truth.
bitter. You are bitter.
We're looking for peace. We're not
Master Queen
looking for
was present.
confusion.
She should have
And
told her
y'all
brother to
pumping her
walk
at the
away.
end
You
of the
are
day, y'all will
bitter.
not be there
I'm
with
not
her.
pumping her. I'm not pumping her
Y'all,
because
no,
I don't
you are.
no.
You
I don't
are.
like people hating on people.
You are.
My
I'm not
problem with
hating
her,
on
she should have
nobody.
apologized.
That's why
She
y'all
should
think
have
that we
apologized.
envy y'all yet so much.
She,
And it's not
you
that we
see?
all got family over
You
there. We
see?
got friends that we look up to. We got family that look up to us. We got family that we look up to too. We got
Leave
friends.
Vicky alone.
We
And
got siblings.
let's speak to the topic, okay? Don't say who is Vicky. Don't say that.
I'm saying it because
You are
she's
bitter. And you
nobody.
continue to be
Okay,
bitter.
if you want to go to a club and don't want anybody to go to that club,
But that's
scatter
what
the
they
whole
charge
club.
her. That's what they charge her. And that's her
Charge for
state.
what? Did she pay for what she took there?
Were you there? Were
Did she
you
ask?
there?
She begged for invites.
Were
She
you
begged
there?
for invites.
Were you
Master Queen was
there?
never in her space.
Were you
She
there?
asked Master Queen to invite her. And
Were you
Master Queen
there?
did and paid for what
Were
she
you
took.
there? Were you
I
there?
was there. Yes,
You
I
were not there.
was.
You a liar. You were not there. Stop lying. Because you
You
don't
are
even know
more liar
you
than me.
you don't even know
You are
if
the one
Master
that
Queen
lying
is a
because you
musician.
know
You calling her
nothing.
Queen
You
B
only
because you don't
funny
know
face
shit.
more drama.
You don't know
There is
shishi.
nothing that you know.
Ooh, you don't know shishi. You
Nothing.
don't even the Master
Nothing
Queen is
you
talking
know.
about. You don't
Nothing
even
you
know
know.
if
You
she's a
bitter
DJ,
woman.
if she's a
Nothing you
musician.
know.
You don't
You
even know her
very
name, but you
bitter
just want
and
to sit there and
hateful
talk.
woman. You not
Okay,
requesting for
you
peace.
are
And peace
hateful.
is what we're requesting for.
You
Because from
are.
the
You're
time
not
this
requesting
incident
for peace.
occurred, I've been fighting Sierra, and Sierra have been requesting for peace. So if you are on her platform and supporting her and take her as a mother, you flow with a peace talk.
I'm not
You don't flow
supporting
with
Vicky
somebody being
action.
bitter.
What happened?
Bitter
I'm
for
not
what?
supporting it.
Well,
I'm
you're
not
two of
Bitter
the
for
flower, you know.
what?
You're two of the flower, you know. That's all. Yeah, that both of them, the flower. Put that changes attacking you.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, yeah, don't be long. I
So,
won't carry you straight to
I
me.
drinking water. You see what she's drinking water to.
And that's actually a James. I will
Bitter
you
for what?
you're two like in a soap,
Do you know a
I
bitter
feel you're
pricing?
no space.
so
You
You're
don't
my
know
two.
a
only
bitter pricing.
my only
Bitter
question
for
I
what?
got my only
Extremely.
question I'm trying to ask: do we all know how liability work in business?
Men fighting.
So
There's no space there for Vicky to go in there to stop people from fighting. They say social media, they are the one that pump the whole thing. Fighting for you in a club and fighting start. You right there, you even be afraid because you don't even know if the attack is for you.
Thank you.
Already even know what's going on. So you're expecting that people daughter to jump, no, grown muscle men to go there to go pat people. Really? It makes sense to you? Because if I got him in vacation and such a sister, I hear you're fighting going to see if you're fighting and feel that maybe people here to attack me. Every day people attack people around here for no reason.
Yeah.
The way I see right now things going, so when you just hit the people daughter for no reason. You don't even know her. Just because she said she's sharing food and she brought it to the internet. That the crime she has committed right now. That's a fight. We're sitting right here in America here, when people jump on shot around right in a restaurant with two big men standing there. Two grown men. Huge. So you're already expecting that girl to join the boys and say, oh, I come in part because I master P and master Queen and brother who she know in Liberia. She know who brother who sister. She already don't know. That in the night, in the club. Maybe the next day, then you can really understand what's going on. But if you're in a club fighting style, what will you do? Do you go looking or you grab your thing to be out of there?
Okay,
Because
I
how
want
people
to
get
no
killed.
data generation. My
That's how people get
internet
starved for
can never
nothing.
go off in Liberia. Me, my internet can never go off in a country. So you that say no data generation, you are blatant liar. Father, my
Nope.
page, the day you see my internet off or my phone off,
We know you got a lot of
please
money.
put it
Can't pay
on
offering to
Facebook.
our church, okay? Pay offering to our church. You got a lot
I
of money.
don't have problem with paying. I don't have problem. I told Ciara I'm in Liberia. If she have a mobile money number, I can pay right now as I speak. Right now. Right
You
now.
pay to
I
I
can
was
pay.
touching on that end.
No data
Everything you're
generation.
doing
You
on the
brazen.
internet, that's the one that causing a problem
My
right now
internet
with
can
Master
never go
Queen
off in
and
Liberia.
Vicky.
I live
Why
Liberia.
the light not
That's
shining?
the
Why
thing
happened to the
that
light?
happen in the club. If
I
the
put on
next
my
day
sleep
Vicky
lights.
get and say, oh,
It's my
so that
sleep
Master
light
Queen
at
brother,
home.
let's call the boy, let's check on him too.
It's my
But if
sleep
you
light
social
on.
media,
You
people
see
have
it?
coming saying
It's my
things,
sleep
saying
light
stuff.
on.
So I know
Somebody on the
they
floor,
want to
somebody on
be.
the floor. Let the person talk. Let the person talk. Please stop
You say
again.
why the light is
Let the
not
continue.
shining? It's my sleep
The
light
people
on.
are know in
I
a
go to the
Nigeria, they don't
brighter light
say
you see.
things. They don't
This
jump
is my
because
sleep
people
light
be
that is
Wait.
on right now.
starlight.
Why the light not shining? That thing that everybody in Labro suffering.
No
Or you think that
data.
everybody in Labro
Generation,
won't
those
like
bigger
that.
generation, they can't understand.
And not
That's somebody.
everybody.
Somebody on the floor. No,
I
no, don't shoot that.
always
Don't shoot
have
that. Hey,
data.
hey.
My
I saw your
internet
food.
can
No,
never
later
go
on, later
off in
on.
this country.
Somebody on the
Sorry,
floor.
I finished saying my thing. Charlie there.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
who was the
Who
next
gave an
caller
F
on
for what
the
you
show?
say?
It
I don't
was
give a
me,
F.
Sierra.
I'll call you. Who was the next caller?
Rachel.
Oh, yeah,
Your
hi, Rachel.
data also go
Thank you for
off,
the
you
patience.
brazen.
That
I
means
can
safe now. Your no
recharge.
data go up. You can't wait get it. You are saying no data. You live in the generation. Come
No
here,
way.
Uh,
My data all go off. Every time you see me, you see my green light. 6 to 6. It
Rachel
doesn't
speak.
go off.
Rachel speak. No data. Wait, Rachel.
I'm
Yeah,
coming.
I will not accept that name because I'm not. 6 to 6. 6 to 6 is in.
Okay.
Rachel speak.
Um,
Yeah. Mhm.
I can. Okay, me, I was just coming to say, we can
Oh,
all disagree.
oh.
We can all agree to disagree. We will all not have the same opinion. So every time somebody gives their own opinion, you don't have to label them as bitter or hater or whatever.
Thank you, Mama.
So what I was coming to say, I was just coming to ask the people there that defending that Vicky is wrongfully being detained. I'm only coming to ask them, do y'all know how liability works in business? Anybody on the floor that can answer? Anywho's, Vicky hired the securities, right? If she hired them from a legal security
Point of
firm,
correction, caller. Nobody is
mm-hmm.
saying she been detained wrongfully.
Okay.
That's not what I said. I said that she should have apologized. That's what I said.
Okay.
And
So
she should have condemned the act.
right.
Yes, that's what I
So
said.
I think the reason they're going after her, because I think a lot of people don't understand why they're going after her. They're saying, oh, they're wrongfully going after her. Why they're not going after the security? I just want to get my small little knowledge, the little book I learned in school, so I can explain why they're going after her. So when she hired the security, right? If she hired them from a security firm that's a registered business in Liberia that got all of their correct paperwork, blah 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 blah. When those people go out and cause any problem, whoever that was offended or hurt or injured can go after the security firm, okay, or the security agency for the liability reasons. But if Vicky just found random people in the street be gonna get BB ballet and she go meet in security and those
Everyone
people
say
go
it.
out and hurt
Yeah, that's what you
somebody,
come. Mm-hmm.
whoever the security hurt can go after Vicky because they're working for Vicky. But if she went to security firm or company or agency again,
Then that agency.
then Queen brother name can go after the
No, it's not
agency.
agency, Sierra.
No,
I
no,
get
that
that
was
man.
saying that if.
Yeah, if
Yes.
she hired them to an
Regular
agency,
people.
then Queen brother can go to the agency and then go
Mm-hmm.
sue them for whatever hospital bills, damages, emotional distress, and all of that. But if that random people she find in the street, the liability is gonna fall on Vicky.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama.
So from the look of things, it looked like she not getting it from no agency. That's why they're going after her. So that's what we have to understand. So I know
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's going on. But people keep saying, oh, she didn't commit the crime. Liability it fall on who it fall on. They're not going by who committed the crime. If Ciara, right, you know how you have your son in a group home. If
Mm-hmm.
somebody gave him the wrong medication, God forbid something happened, are you going after the person or the group home?
The group home.
Exactly. That's how it works. That's how liability works. You're not going after the individual that committed the crime. You're going after who they work for, the
Yeah.
big boss. So if those people did not come from an agency, then the people will go after Vicky because they're working for Vicky. They were on Vicky Clark when they committed the crime.
Mm.
Mm.
So
So
like all I came to say.
if I understand it right with the example you just made, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they will also go after the person who gave that wrong medication.
Well, the group who
Yeah.
can go after that person, but it's not the family.
It's not
If
even a group who the law can go after that person. It's not a group who the law go
Okay,
after that
but
person.
if something happened in my practice, right? You think the people just going to first they're going for money. So they're going after the person that got the money. That's the first person they're going after. And then in that process, the group who then the action they will take, they'll probably suspend that person or they'll fire them, however they want to deal with that person. But I don't think the family will go directly and go point out that individual. They're going after the company. And I haven't seen anywhere in case where a malpractice happened and then if somebody's family was hurt, they immediately went after the person who did the damage instead of going after the hospital, for example.
I've seen that they have gone after the person.
Okay, it can happen if murder or if intentional murder happened or something, then that makes sense. But like if it was just like an honest mistake or something and a malpractice happened, they're going after the hospital or the group home or the business owner. So I'm just saying in my analogy, I'm just saying that if
We
Vicky
want
did
to go
not
that
hire
Mama.
those people, if Vicky not hire those people from somebody that they can hold liable, they're gonna hold her responsible
Mm-hmm.
because they're working for her
Mhm.
at this point.
You hire them directly through no
Yeah.
company. Let
Yeah.
everyone know you.
If
Welcome
there's no third party involved,
Okay,
then Vicky will be more
hello
responsible.
everybody. What I was saying,
you.
because when I listened to Master Queen and what she was saying was her brothers were coming to her for the key and she and Vicky was having a conversation. So my thing is, if your brothers are coming to you for the key, I don't know if you saw them talking to the security. Right there, you could have said, oh, they are my brothers and they are coming to me for the key. Just so, de-escalate the whole situation,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Well, the situation wasn't de-escalated, or even the brother could have told the security, okay, if I can't go up there, can you get a Master Queen and let me get a key? Because all we need is the key to get in the car and wait for her instead of standing around the car outside. Okay, they didn't do none of that. Fight broke up. Vicky left. When Vicky left and got home, my thing there is, I felt like, I don't know if she knew it was my Sequin brother and her security that got into the fight, because she might not even have known that the boy was my Sequin brother, because you have to understand, she don't know people in Liberia like that. So, but once she got the news, the first thing she was supposed to do, call my Sequin the next day. Hey, you know, I'm sorry for what happened to your brother. Can we take him to the hospital? And I'm going to foot the bills or whatever. You know, I'm very sorry for what happened and stuff like that. Even if she did not call Master Queen because maybe she didn't get the information, Master Queen could have called her to let her know. If they say now, you know, they kind of trying to build a relationship and there is no underlying hit anywhere, Master Queen could have called Vicky and be like, hey, girl, last night what happened? Your security hurt my brother. And now we need to take him to the hospital. And see how she's going to respond. But instead, Master Queen came on social media talking to one of their Liberian blogger, like, okay, I'm going to humble her in this country. I'm going to, like, the way she was speaking, that's a way you can tell people hello, and that's another way you can say hello, and you're going to start a confusion or hard feelings. You could have said, both of this whole thing is just directing it. This was just a thing that the incident already happened. Thank God the boy didn't get, you know, they didn't kill him. Thank God. But y'all can take him out of boss. It's not like to say our boss. Y'all going to take it to our doctor. Fake going to foot all the bill and take care of it. But instead, Master Queen came. I'm going to humble her. I'm going to make sure she's going to spend all my $9 million. I'm going to do this. So the way in which she was saying it, you understand? We understand that your brother, he's, you know, he's hurt and you are hurting. That's family. But at the same time, too, if you say you're trying to build a relationship with somebody or you're trying to get acquaintance, you know, with each other, I don't think that's the right way to go about it. And that is where all this problem started from. Like, oh, I'm trying to humble this person, and people say, oh, Vicky doing too much. First of all, people need to understand, people that do humanitarian work, most of them have a 501c3 plan already. When they're doing this stuff, when they file in their taxes, they claim, you know, most of the money back. So sometimes you need to show your work and what you're doing to other people in America that are going to come on board to say, look, I have this organization. I do this back home for my people. People can come. This is how you get sponsors. You see people on TikTok. You see the American people, everything they do when they see the influencer, they show everything. When they cook in their kitchen, they're washing their man hair, they're cutting their man nails, they show everything. So anything Vicky is doing, it's nothing strange about it. And that is the reason why some of us are getting mad. Like, how can you tell somebody how to spend their money? How can you tell somebody how to do their camera? How can you tell somebody what to do or what not to do? That's not the point. The point here is Vicky, she was apologized to Master Queen. If she and Master Queen or Master Queen could have called her for them to settle the whole thing. The way they're going about it, that's why making a lot of people saying this is coming from a place of hatred. That is what a lot of us are saying, because we seen it with Bernice Moluba when she came to Liberia before. We seen it even, well, a second time, I think Cece was in Liberia before she and other people went to court there. We seen it a lot. When most of the people, when most of the girls over here that come over there and want to, like, maybe, I don't know, break through your industry or something or do something, your other girls then over there take it personal. We seen it, you know? And when I say Master Queen is not a peaceful person, or Master Queen, do you hear any drama? We saw Master Queen in our House of Representative girl. How you call that girl? A light-skinned girl. They went on Facebook here for months, almost years. So what
that Karishma girl?
Yeah, Karishma girl. She and Karishma had their own issues on their social media. It was big as hell. Okay. So people need to start talking. Yes, everybody is a peaceful person, but at the end of the day, the way they're making it to look like it was Vicky that gave the person the order to go and hit the ball. It was Vicky that did, it wasn't Vicky. And Vicky had to leave the scene. You want somebody to throw a bottle for her to get hurt? The club is dark. Most of the time, the clubs are dark. So you know who and who fighting who. You can get hurt. Somebody can stab you. And people say, oh, she should have stopped it. How would she know what's going on? The best thing you do here in America, they always tell you, leave the scene. Anything break on, the first thing, find a safety place to get to. Even when there's a school shooting, when there's a supermarket shooting, the first thing we're doing is finding our way of exit because we don't want to be there.
Yeah.
So people need to start making it this is something that they could have settled, but they want to make it like, oh, Vicky shouldn't leave the country. Oh, we're gonna make sure we'll humble Vicky in this country. What is it about her that you want to humble? It is her own money. Okay, let's be for real. We've been here in America every time people donating in our country, the Americans doing it. When have the Master Queen, the Karishma, all your big Judy, when have we seen your take tax to your Vera County, take back arrest to your Vera counties and give it to the homeless people or to turn it in the street? When last have we seen you do it? Every time people giving back arrest, tax and other stuff that people that come from this country. Go bags and stuff that people that come from this country. Many of you in Liberia have money. Many of you are sleeping with representatives, government officials, Lebanese men. A lot of you got money in our country. But y'all would rather spend your money on your big chain, on your own selves, on your own family. It's most of the time people here in America that be like, okay, shout out raising rice. Okay, I'm going to donate. Oh, the other person sending rice. Okay, we're going to donate. Most of the relief thing that go on in our country, it is us that in this country that contribute to it. So if you have a problem with what Vicky doing, why don't you get your big Jew organization and put everybody together when Christmas coming to you do your own donations. When summer coming, you do your own donations too. So when the American children to leave from here and come back to do their own, you cannot be in your feelings. I just think that that's about it because you cannot say you want to homo somebody. What are you homoing the person? Who way is she in? She's sharing her things, doing her things. She's not in anybody's way. That's what I gotta say, Sierra.
Thank you,
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you, caller, right there. Thank you, because
Hey,
that's
how you doing, CR? It's been a long time. I don't know if you still remember me. I came on your show in the past, a long time
From
ago.
California?
Yeah, from California.
Okay,
And
the
the reason I come on here because this part of it is in mind space because I produce a lot of big shows in the US here. And I think our people don't know VIP and the security. I think that's why we are having all these arguments. But let me make one thing. This was not Vicky's fault, to be honest with you. But when these things happen, they will always blame the person who hired the security. Chris Brown got sued because his security beat people in the club. Other entertainer been through what Vicky is going through in Liberia. So the problem about the Liberian thing, sometimes we look at people's reaction than just trying to get between two people to settle the matter. If Vicky's security did something to somebody and the person is frustrated, talk to Vicky, talk to this girl and say, hey, you please settle this matter. But people blaming Master Queen because she was frustrated and gave her reaction, I will humble you. These are all frustration. People emotion. We shouldn't look at people's reaction. We should look at how we can settle the matter. Because the reaction will always be there. What caused the reaction? Another thing I want to say, the reason I say they don't understand VIP and security. If you are a VIP, a celebrity like Chris Brown, you go to a club and you pay for a table, you do not have control over the entire VIP area. So your security cannot stand in the entry trying to stop people from entering the VIP. But they can be around the celebrity in case somebody go to the celebrity and start bothering the celebrity for picture and the celebrity say no, they can pull the person away. But they cannot stand at the entry. If that's what happened, then Vicky security, they are wrong. But if that's not the case, if she was sitting down and somebody come to her, approaching her table and they said, no, don't approach her, if right in front of her, then they are not wrong.
You live in California where all the big celebrities live. I'm sorry for interfering.
Yeah.
Interfering. You live where the big celebrities live. So when Beyonce, when Jay-Z, when they hit the club, they pay for VIP.
Yeah.
I've studied VIP, they got a tip. You can't go for them. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if somebody want to come and say hi to Jay-Z, somebody want to come and say hi to Beyonce, security is there to protect them. Then I've studied VIP not once when I see people coming to sit in VIP that they did not book.
Yeah. But this is how it works. Jay-Z can be in a VIP session where they pay for the VIP table. I can go and pay for another table and go sit on it and still enter the VIP if I have access. if they don't know if what I pay or not. Only the person who, the organizer, the club owner, the bar owner, the establishment control who enter VIP, not Jay-Z security. The only time Jay-Z security can stop people if Jay-Z pay for the whole VIP area as an exclusive. That's what we have exclusive. Once he pay for that place, like, hey, I want the entire VIP place because every VIP area has table, right? Different tables. And those different tables, he has to pay for everything. That way, the security control everything. The only people that will enter that place are people who pay for the whole place. And his security can be at the entrance. And I was just working on a show called Milking Global. And people were paying $50,000 per ticket. And you have all the world leaders, including FIFA president. I was one of the production managers. And some people, the VIP, you have to pay $250,000. But they were not stopping people from entering the VIP because those that were paying $250,000 were just paying for certain spots. They were not paying for the entire VIP. So those that were in the VIP that paid $250,000, whether you are a celebrity, you pay that amount. Somebody want to use the restaurant and you are in the restaurant, your security can't stop them because they are in the VIP, they have access. Another thing, if the organizer brother comes to the place, they enter and say, I want to go to my sister for the car key, you as a security, especially when you are more than 3 security, go and ask, hey, hold on 1 minute. Hey, there's this guy who want to talk to you, who want the car key. Because the person has a reason. They are not just walking towards
My brother, I'm not cutting you, all right. But in the same way, Master Queen was talking to Vicky in the recording. She said, if you know Vicky, that's somebody that can talk. If she know her brother coming to her for the key, Vicky, give me 1 minute. Let me get a key to my brother. My brother right to the gate. He come and get my key for me, the car key for me, because they're waiting for me. Master Queen, we're going to stop all these things that are going on right now. But you talking to Vicky, you only talk to your brother on the phone. You didn't alert Vicky that, okay, my brother coming for the car key. You understand me? So right there, all these things we are talking right now, if Master Queen was just going to say, Vicky, give me 1 minute, my brother right there, he just for the car key, I'll give it to him. She said, if you know Vicky, that's somebody that can talk. And you know your brother say, I'm coming for the car key. Okay, Vicky, my brother right there, he just need the car key for me. All these things right now, it was not going to happen. You understand where I'm coming from? That's my point right there. So Master Queen and Vicky, the two of them right now, they just need to settle it like sister because Vicky been supporting her like she said. Vicky came to support her. She said she was leaving and she went to say, okay, Vicky, I'm leaving. And Vicky started talking. She said, if you know her, she's somebody that can talk. Okay, my brother called me, they waiting for me. They also in the court, they need the car key. Mama, give me 1 minute. Let me just get the key to my brother. I will be right back. But then the brothers coming in, Vicky was not aware. She, Master Queen, did not say anything. And I not blame Vicky for having a bodyguard. You know why? Because with all the donations she doing, you don't trust nobody. Even your mom, your pa, you don't even trust them. You know who is who.
It's
You understand?
okay, but this is what you can do. When you sitting in your VIP session, let your security be around you there. If you
They
don't,
were talking. Vicky and Master Queen, they were there. She said she was leaving. She only wanted to say bye bye. I see you. But then Vicky brought, oh, my birthday coming. I want to do good. They were talking. And then her
no, I
brothers were
understand.
tired waiting for her. So
I
as a
understand what you
big
mean.
Jew, okay, Vicky, I come in. I will be right back. Let me get a key to my brother. I will be right back. But then she told the brothers to come and get a key. And Vicky's security, they were not aware of Master Queen brother coming to get a key from her.
I understand what you're saying, but they are not responsible to be at the VIP entrance. That's what I'm saying because Becky, Master Queen, or her name,
Mm-hmm.
her brothers then have the right to even enter in there too. Her brothers
Mm-hmm.
then have the right without even Master Queen telling Becky because
Mm-hmm.
Becky, Master Queen is the organizer. They are the one that's supposed to control who enter the VIP area. They're the one that's supposed to control that. It's not Vicky security. Vicky security is supposed to be a celebrity security, supposed to be around the celebrity. If somebody
Yeah,
approaching the
they supposed to
celebrity,
have security just for ordinary, yeah, for everybody else out there, not only for Vicky. That's true, yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because what I'm saying here is when you are approaching Vicky at her table that she paid for, then the celebrity will say, "Hey, you can't approach her." Or if you go to her, you
Mm-hmm.
start talking to her, and she is not interested, celebrity will push you back and say, hey, the security will push you back and say, no, she is not interested. That's their job, but their job is not to. I've been around, even David Begin. I worked with Chris Tucker for I think about 8 years now at the same show in Beverly Hills. And these celebrities, when you're around them, Usher, I did a show with
I'm
Usher.
quoting on my brother
Yeah.
because in the recording, Master Queen said, I don't think Vicky wanted or T. I don't know.
Mm.
It's not clear. I'm not sure if anybody on the live that know this. I don't know whether
I
she
don't think she
paid.
wanted a table. She was already
Yeah,
at a
she paid for
table.
the whole VIP, or I don't know. Or that she
Mm.
was running all the time because she said when she came in, she asked the bar attendant, she said, what is she drinking? They said she's drinking tequila. She said, okay, one bottle. So I don't know whether she was the only one on the VIP, or I'm not sure. But like
Mm.
they know that certain that people say the words are something that when it go out, you don't take it back. The word Master Queen used that will homo her, and she said she, those are there's something that okay, maybe something will honor the sleep already because you say the person been supporting already. I'm not in favor of Vicky or I'm not in favor of Master Queen, but let's just speak as neutral,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. I don't know Master Queen, and to be honest with you, I don't know Master Queen myself. We
yes.
don't know
But
each
the
other.
statement she Master Queen used, I'm
Mm.
so sorry for what happened to her brothers because
Mm.
I've been following Master Queen, the queen of the airway, when I was in Labrador until I came to America, she always with her brothers, but that thing, all these things were not going to happen if only Master Queen, as she said, Vicky, that's okay, Vicky, give me 1 minute. Vicky already drinking. Give me 1 minute, I'll be right back. If even you come, I said the next day, you say, oh, my brother, they were tired, they wanted to go home. I'll come home. But you cannot tell brother, say, okay, come for the key, and you know very well already get people and standing all there. All these things, sometimes something that happen, we can avoid it. That could have been avoided.
Sis, I understand what you're saying, but I think the focus should be on our security need to be trained to know their responsibility, when to act, when not to, because I can 100% guarantee you, one time Gabriel Union was sitting in a bar, and I went in Beverly Hills, I went next to the next chair were open. I sat there, I was minding my business. No, she got her security guy were around her. Nobody talked to me because I did not talk to her in a way that she was not interested. If I had started a conversation and she tried to say, hey, I'm not interested, security will come and say, hey, don't bother her. If I continue bothering her, they'll get me out of there. So our Liberian security, what we need to focus on, our security need to know their limit. They need to know their responsibility. You can go to the park in Hollywood and see a celebrity running in the money with their security, and you can go past them. Security will not do anything. You can go anywhere in America here. And the only time security can stop you is that's a private area. For example, when we're doing a show, we give this celebrity green room. Though green room is only for the celebrity privacy before they go on stage. And those private areas, if you're trying to enter there, they will say don't enter. But in the club, in the bar, Chris Brown got sued before. Other celebrities got sued because they're security people for the same reason that we are talking about. Trying to stop the person said they can't stop, and then they get into that and there's fighting. So since the problem is our security need to be trained to understand when to do this, when not to.
So that's true, yeah, that's
That
true.
should be the main focus. If I were Master Queen, if I were Vicky, I think it's not her fault. To be honest with
No,
you,
no, like
it's
I
not
said,
her
the two
fault.
of them that she said Vicky been supporting her, the two of them.
Yeah,
After everything, I thought Vicky was going to reach out to Master Queen.
that was
It
my
says, yeah, it
yeah.
says what's up, what happened and this and that you just settle it beyond, Yes, I think it was
Yeah.
just something that the two of them could just apologize to each other and then
Yeah.
just let it go. Call a spill a spill.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I would have actually called maybe the next morning or the same night. Hey, how did that go? I apologize. It's not my intention. You know me. I came here to support you. It's not my intention for that to start, but I left because I just want
And
to
I think
avoid.
one of the things I noticed,
Mm,
alcohol
mm.
will evolve because when alcohol evolve, like I hear they say, Master Queen brothers were giving the F word and whatever word that, oh, who is Becky that we cannot come when she's somewhere, all those things. Me, I was not there. I'm not sure, what happened, but like I said, the two of them, they just sort of call each other, oh girl, I'm sorry for what happened. And I can, I think they say her brother, Master Queen brother, I got damaged or something that he can't see or something like that. Yeah, you know what I told
Caller,
him.
caller, sorry, I just have to insert in what you're saying. Obviously, it's like you having selective memory with referring to Master Queen audio, because she said in the audio that she's been calling Vicky since the fight happened and Vicky has not called her back. That's the
Okay.
part you're missing on. Probably that's where her frustration was coming from when she said she
Yeah.
will humble her, because if something like this happened and you
Mm-hmm.
have humanly feeling, you're supposed to reach out to the person and be
Yeah.
remorseful, even if it's not your fault. At the end of the day, people were hurt in the situation. But
Yeah.
if you
That's
didn't
true.
reach out and the person been calling you, you're not even returning that call, you're not being humble. So in
Yeah.
that case, she came out and said she will humble her. I guess that's where that was coming from.
And
I
even
Yeah.
though
guess.
her brother was a victim, but she reached out the next day or
Yeah,
whatever
Oh
day.
Right.
yeah.
She reached
that's
out. She
true.
You
said she
Yeah,
see.
reached out and the girl
that's
did not
true.
call her back
Yes,
or return
that's
her
true. I
calls.
agree with you. Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
you see, then that's
Yeah.
bad on
Yes.
Vicky's part
So
because
that's really
yeah,
bad.
it's
That's
really
bad.
bad.
And then
Yeah.
she coming
Especially
online, like
I
the
bought a
video
penny
she
when they
making
get robbed from
online.
store.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
she coming online. It's like she's agging on the
Yep.
situation. She's
Yep.
provoking, like the video she's posting, making
Yep.
fun. Somebody
Yep.
got injured and you're online making fun. Like
Yeah.
it's not funny.
Yeah. Especially if
Yes,
the person.
shout out that Jeff talking about America celebrity. We talking about la person. You leave me alone. Me talking.
No,
Yeah, man.
no, your will. The reason things don't work out,
They
the reason things
said
don't
shout
work
out
out
what
for
the
us.
call on that Jeff and he came on. The American people Jeff talking about your Jay
No, the
Z,
reason, the
Jay
I
reason.
Z,
just think
Beyonce.
the situation already happened. I think if she was come
Yes.
online and be
Mm-hmm.
remorseful and say, okay,
Yes.
I
Yes. Yes.
apologize, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
cover his hospital bill, whatever,
Yes.
this
Yes.
would have
I
been
agree
done.
with you. Yes.
But
That's
her
true.
people pushing her, they're egging on the situation,
Mm-hmm.
coming on, oh, the thing you do for me, I join or the one you do for me, I
Yes.
join or
Yes.
bruh.
Mm,
I
I,
agree with you. She said she
yeah,
cool woman. I said, I said, sorry, can be doing a cool bit in a blog.
yeah.
And Liberia, that country that not get here and tear for you to be doing stuff like that.
That's true, my sister. I
Liberia don't
agree.
have no correct
Yeah.
law. It's who you know. So
Yes.
I guess at the end of the day, whoever know the most people is gonna get what they want.
Yeah.
Me, I just like me. I'm praying that Vicky, like Master Queen said, oh Vicky, I will get. Oh, with no vision. I just want for her to call Master Queen. Hey Queen, what's up? You know, you're the queen of the air. You know, like girl to girl talk.
Yeah.
Let's just bring the thing behind the table. Don't forget it, Mama. I beg you. I'm sorry. If like anything, your brother won't go Ghana, whatever, I will help him. If not 100%, whatever I can afford, you know, like that's true, caller. Yeah, you're saying the right thing. That's true though.
That's
Because
true.
I bought a something you can't even buy from store. God forbid, what if that boy outside get damaged? Like, people didn't get no good at that in that country.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, because to be honest with you, people get for me, I don't have problem with Master Quinn's statement that says I will humble you, all that stuff. Because people, the situation
People
happened, especially
react to things differently, yeah.
yeah, the reaction, we shouldn't look at reaction always. We should look at what caused the reaction and what was the issue. Vicky didn't do
Everywhere.
nothing. Vicky honestly didn't do nothing wrong, but where she did wrong, probably she should have called this. She could have called Master Quinn the next day and say, "Hey, sis, I left that place because I didn't want to get hurt. Men were fighting, things were being thrown. So I hope that your brothers are okay. If anything you need, reach out to me." This thing would have never reached nowhere. It would have just
Very
ended
simple.
on Facebook. But the thing that we do, a lot of us, a lot of time we focus on the Facebook lawyers and judges, their suggestions to us that we forgot to do certain things that will not take something to the next level. And to all of you who are saying the thing that American, I'm comparing to Liberia, you see the reason some of us in Hollywood and these places things go smooth for us is because these people's system are good. And when you don't have to copy their system, but if you understand these things, you go to places like Liberia and you do things the right way, everything will be good. People will make money from entertainment in Liberia too. So these are the things we are learning. I do have security a lot of time when I'm working. I do have security around me. If I go to Liberia, I have security around me. My security will never touch anybody unless that person coming to attack me. I will always tell those security guys, hey, this is how you should do it. If they try to stop somebody, hey, don't stop the person. If I'm in a restroom, the person trying to enter that restroom, as long as the person doesn't have weapon on them, they can enter. I'm not president. Only president in the United States when I was working with Donald Trump, Obama, when his children were graduating, when I was working with these people, when they get there, the security lock down the whole place first to make sure they check for everything. They are the only
Yes.
people that can lock down place. And when they are in the VIP session, if you don't have business, you can't go there. The president that I ever learned, Hillary Clinton, I worked with her. The First Lady Joe Biden, wife, I worked with her. Clinton, Bill Clinton, I work with him. These people, when it's somewhere, it's different. If Usher somewhere, there's security there, but only if you go bother Usher for picture, and he said no.
And the security will stop you.
That's when the security will stop you when you go bothering him, and he said no. Sometimes when security try, when they are walking and security are trying to stop somebody who want to take picture, they'll say no, 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 leave the person. They'll take picture with that person. A lot of times, security don't become too harsh. Security job is to de-escalate stuff. First, when they see you coming towards the person, they will observe you. How you act around the person, that's when they will take action. They can't really do things like the way people been saying. Like sometimes when Vicky go in the restaurant, somebody trying to go, they will be pushing the person away, blocking the VIP door. I mean, if you pay for your table, your spot, you can't really control people, especially if the person say I'm sister to the organizer. You
Right.
have to be careful. I was doing a show with Pitbull, I think about 3 weeks ago, the rapper, Mexican rapper. And there was this girl who was the executive producer on Nice. And when she was trying to enter, they asked her who was she, and she called her name on her ID, her badge. She has the last name too. They let her in, And I told her, yeah, let the person in, because if the person has a reason, you have to make a better judgment. You can't just pull everybody away. Why if the person has access to the VIP too? So these are things the security need to learn. It wasn't Vicky's fault, but after what she did, probably that's what people will blame her, and they can sue her too because she hired the security. Unless there's a third-party security company that she hired, maybe they will only sue her through civil lawsuit. And, it's not
Thank
going to
you.
be the other way around.
Okay, let Jojo come in small. Jojo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So the
Mhm.
input I wanted to make was
Thank you,
this
Lisa.
whole thing here is very unfortunate because you have two young ladies who seem to have been building a relationship, and now off of this incident, everything has just kind of, been messed up.
Yeah.
I personally feel like this just comes down to two young ladies trying to mark their territory.
Yeah.
I feel like, as one of the callers mentioned, that it could have been an easy fix, right?
Mhm.
Calling, apologizing, having a conversation behind the scenes, and this whole thing would have been squashed. But I
Mhm.
think it's two young ladies who are just trying to show I'm the bigger person. Like I'm the big Jew here. And it's just getting out of control. And I really wish that, they will just have a conversation, like you said, having what's her name? Vicky, to
Mhm.
apologize about the entire situation. And it
Yeah.
doesn't even necessarily have to be to Master Queen. She can call Master Queen and say, Master Queen, please, talk to your brother for me. Apologize to him. If she feels like she doesn't want to apologize to Master Queen, or she feels like she doesn't need to apologize to Master Queen, she just needs to have a conversation or try to get in touch with the brother herself, right? And have a conversation with him. But I just think like it's two young ladies just trying to mark their territory. And the reason why I say this is because in 2021, I can remember when I left the United States and went to Liberia for 3 months. I was opening my business there.
Mm.
And I realized Liberia is very cliquish, okay?
Mhm.
Very, very cliquish. Meaning if you're not in the in crowd with the Congo, is how they say, the Congo people that are there, you
Yeah.
know, the people who are sort of running the show, which Master Queen is one of them, right?
Mhm.
That if you come there trying to act like big shot, they are not necessarily targeting you, but they look, especially if you're coming from America, they kind of
Mhm.
look down on you, like, who you think you are, that type of way,
Mhm.
right? Even if you're coming to Liberia to try to improve the country or to do something good, they're giving you side eye. You know, so I've experienced that myself when I went to open up my own institution in Liberia. It's a very cliquish place. If you're not with the crew, if you're not in the in crowd, people want to know what you're doing here. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to include you, no matter how well you're doing or what you're trying to do, what you're trying to bring to the country.
Wow.
So I think that all of those things play a part in what's happening. If we take away the fighting part, right? Like I think that the fighting part, it's I just feel like it had to do with alcohol. It had to do with a lot of things, and we're hearing people talk about security, but you have to understand you cannot use security and bodyguard interchangeably, right? Like security is a set of people that protects property, okay, and then you have bodyguards that protects individuals. So it's not security, it's bodyguards. When you see Beyonce person with her, that's her bodyguard. That's not her security. So we have to understand the difference. So we'll use Beyonce again as an example. When Beyonce is walking to her car, her bodyguard stands there. If there are people coming too close to take pictures, what do you see him do? He pushes them back.
Yeah.
He puts his hands up. That's what bodyguards do. Security is just to stand there and protect the property. Oh, you cannot come inside of this place. But a bodyguard is meant to protect an individual. So I would say Vicky's bodyguards, if that's how she's calling them, that they did their job, but they use excessive force. Now, what we don't know is how Master Queen brother approach the VIP. We don't know that. He could have went there, because I have seen it with my own two eyes in Liberia, being at those clubs. And when you have one of the people there who call themselves big shot in the country, they will come there, my man, move on, yeah. What you doing? Who you think you are? Who the hell is Vicky Gray? They will have those, they will make those type of comments or try to push through. Do you know who I am? They want you to know who they are. And so whether those bodyguards knew that was Master Queen brother, or they probably felt like, oh, he was just some guy who was just saying something and he's trying to get in, and their role was to keep people away from her. You don't know. Anybody can come and say, oh, I am so and so brother, and they're really not that person's brother, right? Then you let them in there and they go and stab Vicky, or they go cause her harm. Then what? Then what? Right? So I think they did their job, but maybe they just used excessive force. And then again, we don't know what conversation was had for it to reach that point. But in Liberia, a lot of people like to mark their territory. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I know, the president, or I know this, I know that? I don't hear that. Some people throw that around so many times. So we really don't know what the outcome, what really transpired that night. All we saw was the video of the fight. But there's something that had to happen that I believe triggered her bodyguards to then react the way that they did. You can't just tell me a person come there very respectfully talking to them and say, oh, my sister right here, and then they just start beating the person. I don't think those guys are that ruthless. If that was the case, then you would see them behaving that way when she's out on the streets, and all the people be running up to her. If they were that ruthless type of individuals, they will be beating those people who could be running up to her, trying to take picture and all those things. Then when they're out on the street, a lot of people that usually surrounds her. But observing that, I haven't seen those young men behaving that way. And then secondly, the other part that I wanted to say is, y'all are absolutely right. Because they are her bodyguard, you could sue Vicky, right? But trying to put the person in jail and stopping them from traveling, I don't think it has gotten to that point. And that's where it's like,
I'm hearing though. I don't know how true is it. I still to be corrected.
That's true.
But it's crazy because, like you say, Chris Brown, Chris Brown bodyguard had beat up somebody. Have you ever heard them saying, "Oh, we locking Chris Brown up because his bodyguard beat up somebody at the club"?
That's the problem
So
with Liberia, though, and the
They say that
system
beat
is,
you on the put
yeah,
you bound.
yeah.
yeah,
This,
and so that's why I say it becomes more of this whole thing where
mm,
I'm marking my territory. I will show you who Big Jew is.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I don't care
Mm-hmm.
if Vicky is mocking whomever on the internet. I don't care that she has not done anything that will cause for her to be locked up or for you
mm,
guys to ban her from traveling.
mm,
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it just comes down to, once again, the in Liberia, the law, it picks and choose. They pick and choose who to put laws on. You
mm,
understand? It's not across the board, and it's all about who you know,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem
and
right
it's
there.
coming down to that. It
Yeah.
comes down to who you know, and it's so unfair at times, because then it makes it very unfortunate for some of us who are here in
Mm,
America, who want to invest, who want to do things. We don't want to put our life at risk or to
mm,
go over there and then be mistreated or treated this way,
yeah.
because they will do it. It won't
That's
stop
true.
at Vicky Gray. It has not stopped at Vicky Gray. It has
Mm,
continued with other people, and more people to come in the future,
mm,
because everybody, once they see somebody come in there who looks like they're doing better or whatever the case may be, they get upset and angry. For
mm,
what? Why? But
yeah.
then on the other hand, they're complaining, "Oh, you go to America, you don't try to help us here in Liberia, you don't try to invest." But then when a person do come and try to do something, this is how they're treated.
Yep. Yep.
And
But
thank you so much. That was the same
yeah.
thing I said.
Mm,
And those of y'all that in America that don't see this thing, you see it just for Vicky. Oh, Vicky Gray, she just passing around. She just showing herself. That was exactly I said. That was the exact thing I said from the onset of this conversation. There is this internal hatred, and I used to take it for granted when people used to say. Most of the time, I would say, okay, people in America can get ready and say trash about people back home. Sometimes, the way they say it. But to be honest with you, even the people who go to Liberia with the good intent. What kind of country somebody share 100 bag of rest but you're there? What are you there for? Me, if I'm hungry and I eat, somebody give me 1 bag of rest and I can't tell whether the person put camera so long the person not busy me, I will eat. Your politicians they steal your money every damn day. The only time politician can get your rest when they want your vote. Somebody spend the hard-earned money and you're making it to feed that wish they bring in the country. Why they always driving the good people?
mm,
Then they will get ready. Oh, that's why Liberian. They won't care. But the kind of way you're even treating this girl, the kind of way you're treating her,
yeah.
you're seeing some of us who have children in Liberia and in America will want our children to go back to Liberia.
Yeah.
And this thing is happening in every different capacity, right? In
Mm,
politics. If you look at Alexander Cummings, right? Cummings could be one example. This man, he did not spend most of his time in Liberia to understand the Liberian politics. He checked all the marks, just the fact that he didn't gang with the real cockroach people in our country. That one of the major reasons why when you ask them, why you want Cummings? Oh, they may not understand the Liberian politics. Okay, those who been understanding the Liberian politics for 760 years, how have you benefited as a Liberian from those who understand this politics? No way. Or they make and bring company. So who should bring company to get you job or your politician you vote for? Should eat your money and send their children abroad and the same children come back and control you. What is this hatred? You leave from here, you go to and what the lady just talked, there is something about click. When you go to Liberia and you say you want to be bothered with certain clique, you will have a problem. Especially when you
yeah.
don't know your way around.
Mm,
For some of us, we know the country. Before I left from there, I know how to operate the country. I don't need nobody to tell me where I can go and where I cannot go. But they see U.S. government say Liberia is not safe.
Becky Gray is work is it work. She walk with platinum or on her neck, diamond. You think that girl supposed to be passing around with her chain on her neck? Like bro, where for the zoko? And that girl, real body got into to black anybody from stealing her thing, eh? That Master Queen brother there. You think he jacking over there and say, "Oh, can I speak to my sister, Master Queen? That my sister, I just want to talk to her. No, I'm not going your side. Can you please tell her?" You think if he had talked nicely to that, the people were just gonna start and start beating on him? Everybody likes to prove a point in that damn country.
And
And
I
when you
think,
listen to that voicemail, that was a deep hatred.
yeah.
That
And
was a deep hatred to say, I will humble. Who are you to say you will humble your friend? How dare you tell somebody who you don't feed? That girl worked hard for her money. She didn't have to lay off with nobody to give her token. You can argue all you want. When people work for their money, people should learn to respect people who honestly work for the money. So there you get degree. Soon you get your degree. Somebody say, "Oh, because you get a nursing degree, yeah, you can say that person worked for it."
yeah,
Why are you pressed about what somebody earnestly earned? It means you have some level of insecurity, and because you cannot be that person,
yep,
you hate yourself so much that you turn the head on the person instead of you addressing your own personal things that going on in your life. And
that's
that's
true.
exactly what's happening with him. You leave from here, you become medical doctor, you go to JFK, you say, "Let me help over there." These people will run you out of that system.
Mm-hmm.
They will run you when you talk to many Liberian professionals. They will tell you, "I want to give back to my country. I want to serve my country." I double dare you. Go over there. They will run you out.
Oh yeah, I know that for sure.
They
And
will run you out.
yeah, that's true, sis. I think,
And they will not bully our children because for me, I've seen Vicky Gray as somebody who her parents brought her very little. She didn't know her way out of Liberia. So it could happen to me as a parent who have my child here too. Why if my child go back to Liberia and decide to give, and she is just the loud child? Why people find it deem it necessary to put everybody in a box to control you? You must behave this kind of way. Once you causing no harm, everybody has their unique characteristic. You allow people to be who they want to be and let them live their life in peace. The thing what make it Master Queen hurt is because Vicky Gray did not knock to their door as the chief entertainer in our country. She put her boots down on Liberia soil and run the whole shit. The girl is in 300K follower. Why they still get 5K in around here? That why you're pressed. Because that girl is running a straight marketing strategy.
mm-hmm.
She is investing and she will reap it because the more follower you get, Facebook going to pay her. It's not going to come now, but it's actually going to come later. And where
Yeah,
she lives Atlanta. People look at how many people follow you on social media. She will make the money. So even when they stop the girl from giving the pimpers to the hospital, that was their wrong. You look at the benefits. So you rather mothers stay in the hospital and not having milk and diaper. You can ask her, okay, there's a genuine way. We will talk to those who want to receive their thing, who want to have camera on them. They will sign a form. If somebody consent to their picture, even in America, they can ask you, do you consent to your picture being posted on social media? Any company you work with, when you sign the form, they will put it up. These are all for marketing strategy. But they allow that truck to go, knowing fully well that their bitches now will not even spend $5 to work in a hospital. So even say, let me get somebody child or diaper. At what point do we understand that the goods are where they buy and let us take the goods? Why you hate her for?
I think,
Damn.
sis, the like I what you guys been saying about the hate among Liberians. I think it is on jealousy. It is on Liberians don't value each other. When I was talking about, trying to give example of celebrities and people that I work with, there were a lot of people in the comment section. Oh, the name really well returned that name lie. You see, that's better way. Liberians don't value each other. Like if a Nigerian or a white guy was saying that, they would say, "Oh, that man white. Wow, that man a B man." But anybody who check Sierra knows I've been on the show before. Somebody brought me on the show
And,
when they wanted to hear about
and
Hollywood.
the funny thing, I'm causing you all. There
Yeah,
be men in Liberia that when they come here, that people clean drug,
that's
cartoon, they
it.
can be
Yeah,
pushing.
yeah.
And when you
Everybody.
tell them, they say, all the people you consider as the smartest people in your damn country, when they come to America, they can't even survive.
Yeah,
Because bulk of what they even study is not even marketable in the very country, America, where they obtain that degree. When you tell them, they get pissed.
yeah,
Me, I know many people cannot stand me, but either way, I don't care. Because one thing I can tell anybody, I will survive in Liberia and I will survive in America.
yeah.
And if I can survive in America in a competitive country, then I can tell you I can survive any part of the world. Because at the end of the day, it is not who you know. You are so glued into who you know
Mm-hmm.
or who you rub shoulder with. We are in a free war. What you know, who you know, ain't got nothing to do. Bring your qualification.
Mm-hmm.
Or say you're intimidated by people now, by other people.
Yeah.
If you know something, you don't have to feel intimidated.
Yep.
It be
Yep.
the very least educated people pretending to be the most educated people who feel very much intimidated when they see people who they understand that they don't meet that person criteria and they
Mm-hmm.
feel intimidated. As soon as they see the person, they start shaking because
Yep.
it takes a smart person to expose a stupid person.
Yep.
That's what I tell people.
Yep. And that's true. We don't value each other in the way that, and number two, which people getting uncomfortable, their insecurity kicked in when they see somebody doing good. And another thing that I noticed with we Liberian, when we don't know something, we think that thing is not true. Like everybody who follow me on Facebook, they're seeing me at stadium doing all these big shows. I'm not making it up. But some of them, oh, that man lying, that man this, that man that, But it's because we don't really, when we don't know something, we just think it's not it. And I think we Liberians need to focus on the idea of not being jealous of each other because you can
No,
benefit from
they're
somebody.
really looking.
Yeah, we
Imagine you
we
carry,
can.
you get the person who punched your brother, you leave in the country, you looking
Mm,
for the person who you get proof to
mm.
say the person influenced the punch, that the person you looking for what?
Yeah, we can benefit from
I
each
thought
other
they were
if
going
we
to
if we
arrest the boy. I thought they
yeah,
were even going to arrest the boy who hit her brother first. Then if the boy said, "Oh, that Vicky Gray gave me the authorization," they say, "Okay, you influence this thing, you yourself, you included." But you order arrest, you don't even call for the person.
yeah,
Then you tell me that the justice system is fair. No, they hijacked the justice system. She didn't even wait for the police investigation. You ran straight to the court. You went straight to the court. The police you had investigated and pressed charges. You didn't wait for the investigation. You ran straight to the court because what she wanted was to wait for last minute of time where the bank closed. Then you appear in court, no way to pay a bond fee, then they put handcuff on your hand. That was what she wanted because that whole thing. Usually in Liberia, when we were there, that Friday, they will carry you to the court. They carry you to the court on Friday. They wait until 3 p.m. The bank shut down 4 o'clock. Before you make your way, you will be in South Beach until Monday before they free you. That's an old trick.
yeah,
That old trick.
yeah. But still, I'll be going soon. It's always good.
You see her too.
It's
Working
always
so
good.
much for the time.
It's always good coming on your show. I've been here before a couple of times, and you always give me the opportunity to speak. But I will try to check out your Cash App. I sent. I think it should be in my on my Cash App because I've done that before. But I'll try to check out your Cash App to send you small offering.
No
Yeah,
problem. You
but
met with Trump. So you are bodyguard to my daddy too? I mean, you
no,
are
I was
photographer,
not.
I mean.
No, I was not bodyguard. I was working at the AV Audio Visual at the Anaheim Convention Center. And at the time I just started my career, they were running for office, and Hillary Clinton too, Trump, that time he was running. And a lot of people say I should stay on the microphone. And a lot of Liberians know me in California. I don't, when I did that, they were like, "Oh, man, how did you get there?" I said, but it's just hard work. I work hard to get there. But yeah, I met with Trump
I
that time.
think because you,
Huh?
when our sister went to LA, you were the one that came on the show and told us the difference between
Oh
the
yeah,
ghetto and the.
with Robert Bangura, Yeah, you see, LRB sister, they all call me because the LRB sister knows me very well. At that time, she know a lot of Liberians know what I do here, so I'm not making nothing up. But Trump, it took me
So
two
what do
hours
you
to get.
do? I'm sorry,
It took me
I don't
two
know
hours
what you
to
do.
get in the venue. So it was difficult because being around these guys was not
Well,
easy.
well,
Huh? She said
she
what?
said, what do you do?
Oh, I'm working live production. Like when you think about Chris Brown and performing somewhere, Usher then performing, I produce shows. I work as a production manager. I started working a long time ago as a camera operator. Then I got into that field to do this producing and stuff. Everybody that follow me on Facebook is seeing me posting my stuff a lot of time, my work. Yeah, so that's what I do. I work in the live show business, like music, live event, working with different CEOs. When people giving speech somewhere, we are the one that produce it. So,
Essie.
um, I
So like
also work with
lights and
I also
sound
work
and
with DSP, but I
staging,
work with making
lights,
the noise.
sound, staging, like that.
Um,
So
what do you say?
lights and sound and staging, is that
Yes,
what you
yes.
do?
I started my career at the Anaheim Convention Center. The convention center, they have shows there all the time as an audio visual technician. And then I started going to the bigger shows um I got a chance to work with Usher. I got a chance to work Chris Tucker and I we worked together for I think about 6 years now at the show called Milken Global Institute. Everybody knows that show in California. But I travel to different states too. That's what I do with different artists and different people. Most of the people in California they know me for that too. Like most of the Liberian in California. When I go to the Liberian community, they will always call me Mr. Hollywood, which that's their nickname. I try to get rid of that, but it's not working. Yeah, but
Well,
I
let's
think
continue the show. We're about to go to another topic now. I'm
yeah,
so sorry to end this topic. We got
yeah.
other
Oh,
trending
Sarah.
topics to discuss.
Sarah, let me just give a little something. I will send my contribution to essay for essay graduation ceremony. I have my daughter having one. We're so proud of essay. I like to see children moving up, and she did very well. So I'll be sending my contribution before the body. It's my word to you. I will send my cash app. And what I want to say is, I think ignorance is playing a major role in our society today because I was in Ghana for 6 years. And once you leave that soil and travel abroad, you're not coming back as nothing. Those people will frown on you. If you come back to Ghana, you should come well. I don't know about other countries, but I know I live in Ghana and they support you, they love you, you're not going to die, you are not afraid because they want you to come and develop the nation. So coming to Vicky, Vicky is risking her life going over there. And if I listen to the girl that day, she said Vicky called her for a table. And that was a protocol because she's from the States. She know you don't just go anywhere, especially when you got a name attached to you. So when Vicky called, automatically Vicky should have been protected by everyone over there because our country, oh my man, Vicky is going to the club tonight. Oh my man, Vicky will be there going. Even if you're having a party in Liberia, you don't have to even invite nobody. Like here, we'll be looking for a guest. Oh, RSVP. You don't have to RSVP nothing because that party will be crowded. So Vicky should have been protected beyond all reasonable doubt. We go to when you go to, let's say people that go to the club here, when you go there and you take a VIP section, you are automatically protected by those security guys and everybody. So for them to have a fight like that and a girl called for her table and reserve her table, I don't think it was okay. And plus, y'all want us to, for my fellow friends in Liberia today, we are very afraid to come to Liberia because we are not accepted by you guys over there. We come, we don't even want to eat. We are in Haiti, we're coming back. We don't even tell you when we're coming back because y'all just think, oh, she was here yesterday. We all were suffering. If God open a way for your sister and they're coming back to give back, the only thing we need is love. Like what I called us said, your so-called politicians are over there. You're walking by line. It's raining right now in Liberia. Some of y'all don't even sleep. They don't even care. People that vacate is people that you guys supposed to look at. I'm not saying what happened to the brother was right. No. But if that was the case for Vicky to get out of there, she had to go because she can. stay there and get hurt. But you guys need to really look at your politician and put your frustration on your politician, not people from America. So I'm just little saying tonight that if we come from here and come over there, we need brotherly love. That's how Liberia are built. Like majority of the houses, modern houses you guys are having over there now, is people from the diaspora or people that have businesses or people that have their company. Some of y'all, when y'all build houses, it's almost like, I'm not condemning nobody today, but I'm saying it almost like you're on the camp because you already don't have it. So y'all put your hands around people that have it so they can come. We all own Liberia. Liberia did not say when you travel out of Liberia, that means you are not part of Liberia. I'm an American citizen, but I also cherish my mother's land. You can't take that away from me. So when we come, y'all please try to protect us. Y'all leave Vicky alone because Vicky should have maximum security because she didn't just walk to the club. She asked and reserved a table. I heard the recording. So Sarah, that's what I have to say to our Liberian people today. Let us hold together and build our nation and stop the hatred thing for people that traveled. It's not good. It's happening to all of us. So this is a big deal. Sarah, I hope one day you have a whole topic on this thing so these people can know that we are afraid. That's all I have to say tonight. And I will send something for essay.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. I'll talk to you.
Thank you. So you like wrap up question? I can move on to the
Yeah,
next.
yeah, I'm done, Sarah Lily.
Okay, Georgia,
Yeah, I'm here.
got anything to close with if I end this topic?
No, I mean, like this last caller said, that yes, we want to come back. We want to help improve the country. We want to build relationships, all of those good things. But when we are constantly hearing things like this happening, it definitely discourages some of us. I've been seeing one person in the comment section, Mommy Michael, saying that they go to Liberia all the time, nothing happens to them. Kudos to you. And I mean, I'm sure that's the story of many other Liberians that are going to Liberia and nothing is happening to them. You're absolutely right. We're not saying that it's happening to all of Liberians, but I can guarantee you majority of Liberians who have went back to Liberia have a story where a family member, a friend, or somebody has done something towards them. It may not have gotten to the extent of putting them in jail, but it has been an extent of making comments or, hearing, the person trying to put witchcraft on you or whatever. So we are just hoping that we can continue to build with our family and friends back in Liberia because we are all one, despite some of us were just so happened was able to come to America. I came to America when I was 3 on asylum. That my mother was the one who brought me here. I didn't come here on my own, right? So some of us, we are here not by our will, but because of circumstances, So at the end of the day, though, we are all Liberians. And that's what I had to end with, CR.
Thank you.
All right.
There are sending people notice for all your contributions on there. Please don't forget to support the show financially. I cannot be entertaining and broke. I should not be broke. At least every week, I should take home no less than 2,000 or 1,000 at least in entertainment. The help I know contributing small to the platform. We get people needed at least every week. I should take home $1,000. It compensate for the star voting. And don't bring me down. Don't overlook me. But who can get all that kind of money? But you want to see me turn the camera on at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. That's all? No, bullshit. I'm bullshitting the night. Let's go to the cash app and sell and do the honorable thing. Quite honestly, I want to run somewhere quick to go bring some business to start selling. I need my ticket. Let me clear the trouble. I want to run somewhere quick to get some things in order to can see selling too. That's all. Ticket this shit not harassing. Let's go to the cash app. We get plenty of things to do. I'm not there for the I think no people be sitting now yet. One person on the platform can say, "Oh God, I will charge your ticket." I can't be broke. Stress If Cappy entertaining, that will not happen. If you see, I can be putting my cup on. She come here, yeah. She ain't no, she ain't you. Sharon, I can't know. Cause she the one with people. I mean, enough funny. You can't just be watching me for free. She not can. No, she can't you. Oh, but Sharon, is it this time? She just bluffing. No, I'm not bluffing. If I'm not making money, I cannot entertain. If I gotta get up early in the morning to go to work, you say I want to stay at 11:10? How much for the ticket? My ticket is 2,200 round trip. I got to raise that money. I'm not here for Poku talk. I can't sit in studio. Yeah. 4 of my sponsors. 500. 4 of my sponsors. Pity. I told you the ticket is 2,200. If you are looking at pick up the cost fund, you contribute towards the cost. And this was talking on the show. I show you some businesses, you know. Yes. So I need 4 my members to go in my impact and tell me if they want to help with the ticket money. And besides that, we need sponsors when the show is running. When the camera is on, I need people to be putting small thing in the cash app, in the cell. America cannot run empty. No business, no institution, no church can run on empty. And I come to do free work here. It's not happening. Don't you see start putting? It means I'm not getting fucking paid. I'm getting paid for the views, for the interaction. Ain't nothing. All right, baby. When? Yes, I will just want to run somewhere. Quick. Come on. Oh yeah, I pick you. Don't help your man. Don't help your man. Somebody but thank you with the money. Don't run. You know you want my me contributors. Nobody tagging you with a monitor or will discuss a monitor right here. I need to run somewhere quick and won't come back. Okay, thank you. We're talking it back to, yeah? Send you a message and we'll discuss how much you put it towards the ticket. It has nothing to do with SS barbecue. It has nothing to do with SS barbecue. So far, somebody volunteered to pay for SS t-shirts. The person said they're going to fix 200 t-shirts. Somebody volunteered to buy SS cake. Somebody volunteered to buy ribs, I think. To buy the ribs. And this sour milk Kool-Aid. You don't have to fix it. Just come and say, I will cover the cost for the Kool-Aid, the sour milk. I will cover the cost, part of the cost for the meat. I will cover part of the cost for this. You know, the sweet table, my girlfriend is doing the sweet table, my friend is doing the decoration. You know, take something off my back. I look at this. Sierra is force command. Going for? Yeah, the same force command you be on watching. Rose says she was season the meat. Sierra, I will buy all the water and soda. Oh, you buy the water, the pop. Oh my God. The tea about you now. When the day reaching now, I want no spider story. I want no Cocoa Wati story. If you call the cost for the sour milk and the Kool-Aid, let me know. If you call the cost for part of the meat money, let me know. If you call the cost for part of the all right, Minnie, I will buy 10 cases of soda. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You, Minnie, you can't explain plenty yet. It's like, yeah? Take you as to that. How you treat you? Who celebrated? I will impass you tomorrow, Sierra. Thank you. Thank you. Anything you want, tell me, drop in the impasse. I will take the names down, your telephone number. Yeah? I beg you. I will no stress. Your taste will listen for all my head. What's the color for the party? She said she want purple, so the girls going to make 200 purple t-shirts. Come with your jeans, whatever you want to wear. You can throw your t-shirt, you can just roll your t-shirt up. And you know. If you live in the Twin Cities, if you live in Fargo, Wisconsin, wherever around us, Iowa, you are welcome. I'm not doing no special invite. When I made the invitation, I will put on my wall. You see it there, you copy it, you can. And so I will be in New Jersey, July 26th weekend for the Orlando boat ride and all one party. I will be on the East Coast for the 26th weekend by the grace of God. In the meantime, I want to take a quick trip. I want to someone at 10 years, right? If it's possible. So I will need help to get my. I want help for my ticket. I want to go pass on Chine. Koko e kamba. I want to around the globe. Koko e kamba. I will do the calling, precious Yala. I will take the trash. Yeah. Most of the time the party over, everybody away. James, you don't come here, Jenna. Where to? Please make sure the people of Denmark, Bismarck. I want to see all my spiritual children from Bismarck. Especially you that live around us. See how many of us will be about your tape in it. I hope I did some house cleaning. James and Atlanta King. I'm picking your 2 years to net right now. James, Atlanta King, and where you need Boris Johnson. So that can be a chase now. Call your car, your hard jack, the whole show until in the morning. I can't look at it to bring to the platform. That's why I don't want to bring you. Deliberately, I'm not bringing you because your car. When your car in the morning. Yes, I see your day, James. I see you there, Boris. You're not coming. I will pay my sister to do the graduation. SA is very picky. So we gotta ask her who she want to do her hair. SA already got her started. She's very picky. You're not able her. You can't say SA to nobody that she want. Yeah, she go on now, she pick her own thing. I beg you. It was like it. Yeah. I wasted my water. You will bring all kind of people in here. This time, all kind of people knew that people mentioned here. You tell them to have friends and go sit down. Good evening, good evening, good evening. She is. Incha. Get your take cool, put on her. You get your take here instead of here. She not doing it. She not doing it. Don't waste your time. I went to the mall. The dress I bought, the dress leave on my head. I bought some of that dress here today. I dress in the leg here off. Only FM. I wear bought this beautiful dress for graduation. Yeah. What's the this dress here? Mom, I never asked you. The dress that I'm here posted, they came return. You pay me to do the food. Royal Tutu will pay you for the chalk rest and gravy. Royal Tutu will pay you for the chalk rest and the gravy. Or we'll talk. If you know what you want to. Yeah, and your next door neighbor. And your town and your next door neighbor say we're essay graduate should put for. I need somebody to please come to tell me if they'll do the sour milk to Kool-Aid. The sour making the Kool-Aid. We need people. I already got somebody for the color and the plantain. The fish. We want fish, plantain, and color frying. I told you roast Jimmy. I would prefer roast Jimmy to me or tray of dry rice. And bring some of her pepper sauce. The meat, I don't know yet. Because one of my friends supposed to season all the meat. So I don't know yet. To be honest. But like I said, I really want to taste roast dry rice. So I'm selling this dress for $100. I bought this dress for $100 and I bought a dress for $100 and I bought a dress for $118. Price tag. Size small. So I'm reselling the dress. I'm reselling the dress. For those are going on all board right? Yeah, man. Essay. Yes, I wasted my water trying to get up to open the door for you. Can't get my cup and put ice and water, yeah? Come from my cup. Can't put it with ice and give me 2 bottles of water. Yeah. Halfway. They bring 2 bottles of water. So I'm selling this dress. I'm selling this dress. What's the brand? The belly bow dress. The belly bow. What's the brand? Let me see the brand. Lovely design. So the dress is going for 100 change. Right? They've never been worn. They people order their own dress. They were told me. People order their own things. They come to the door. Next topic. Yeah, I don't know how we can say that for. And I don't want to go and check the cash app. If I go to the cash app, the phone will go off. Sometimes when I do that, the whole life can go off. So this life, you notice me my own life, I don't check nothing until the show ends. No, the store city, they can't do it. Final sale. They get some store in the quarter final sale. I took her back to the store to take something else. So we enter the store, the woman said, Mommy, I'm not even entering the store. Mommy, I'm not even entering the store. I say, yeah. Mom, no, I can't. I don't want anything from the store. Please don't put me in situation I can't handle. James, you and your brother Atlanta key and your other brother Maurice. So you come here until I feel my next topic. Oh, you're kind of tape. So let's go to the next topic. So please, on a serious note, we got to be supporting the show. We got to be supporting the show. You can't sit down here. You part to say no. You're not one. You everything. The panel is August 8th. On the 8th of August, I will post the invite. Where people group are formally small and nice pack. We'll go sit and move for them. At my age now, I really wanted to be part of anything. Honestly speaking, you're not put up on it. If you're on the sum of voice and you are pregnant and you're thinking about thinking about going for a abortion, please don't do abortion. Give birth to your child. Yeah? You put up on it. In your old age, you're not good. Thank you so much. This is poor Facebook. Breaking up baby. Don't wait for your first child to be 50-year-old. Then your last child 2-year-old. Unless you have never had child before in your life, and you want to have child for your husband. I see you're breaking over children penny here. I want to go better. I beg better penny here. That people here, especially bony for broke men. A bony children late. Man, you will be stuck your whole life. 80 years. Years of your life. So your people will broke men. Pregnancy atrophy. I think when you're getting pregnancy for men, what can money they will say, yeah. Broke men penny. I will yaki rest. I will yaki on the Facebook. Anyway, you go on answer. I see why the Black American children people getting pregnant very early in having the children. Even though they did access to the full of shit. When the children 18, 25, then they won't cast it. They what's the essence? We got having kids in our 30s. Yeah. Plenty of that nonsense. That's what death trap. The whole left out. The whole left right now. Mommy, am I driving today to work? Yeah. Mommy, can you driving to the store? Yeah. Just teaching them how to drive alone. That whole full-time job. You driving teacher. You giving lesson. You coming back. You be mom. And I will. If anybody had told me I want to tie my tubes in 2003, the minute I had essay, I'll come to Fuma, I was going to tie my tubes. Show you in the topper. Yaka. Cherry Pinna is that full-time job. I never knew I would be teaching people how to drive. I'm a fucking scary driver. Everything can trickle me. But I see truck coming, I want that. And it was my sister said, when I'm driving, I'll be scared. Then to trust my life in somebody else's hand, they carry me. That's what I need to do. And you say I gain weight. I can't even believe that I'm gaining weight. To be somebody else's teacher behind the wheel is one of the most scary shit to me right now. But anyways, let's get on to the next topic. So please support the show. If you can't support the show, it means I try to tell you I'm gonna die in poverty. Abject. No man, I'm picking you. I said the last baby here, and I able. It's here able to be teaching people carrying it up and down. I pick your man. I saw a friend. When you cut to the driving part, then I can be regretting what happened late. So I tell you. I let nobody to drive me. I see truck coming. If I see truck coming way over there, I'll wait let the truck pass. I don't check that. I just see cross traffic. When the other cars get it, where I see people in the car near before they cross, I will wait till that whole land clear and let no accident. You take your accident money. Nobody can make him a start to go inside. I can walk. My foot already PP. My legs already fat. They will break. That's more thing. But anyways, I want to tell you tonight. So when you get money, don't marry. That's my next topic. Your one and only is just 2 years old, depending on your age. When you get money, do not take a woman's hand in marriage. Don't matter fake page, man. When you get money, don't never ask a woman hands. When you are a man and you go stand to the altar and tell a woman for better or for worse, the death to us part, it means that you are standing. Or if you say, yo, it's like your own child. If you get money, stay away from ring, from wedding dress, from tuxedos, from wedding bells. Don't do that. Because when you marry a woman as a man, it's a responsibility to take care of that woman. That's what makes you a man. The Ghanaians have a parable that no matter how short a man is, when he raises his head, he can still see the scars. Fanny Cooper, Fanny Washington. The reason why I used to call you Cooper, are for the same reason. Just tap Fanny foot here. Because you allow Ellen to marry you. So you became the woman that you are today. Report reached my debts. That you are now sleeping in your car. In the car where you're two. What she get for you? She got a car for herself in Texas. That was it. Since you left Minnesota this one time, you've been sleeping in a car for a man. They make you a wimp. The woman say you can't enter the house. But you are not a man with not bed. And Ellie, let me clear the air. Perlin reached out to me today. Perlin told me that you thought she's sleeping with Fanny. No. Perlin is not sleeping with Fanny. Yes, she said they went out before, but never now in this day and time. She will look at herself to sleep, to lay on her Fanny. But one Fanny get nothing to bring to the table. Fanny purpose of coming to Minnesota. Let me break the news tonight. Fanny came to borrow money. Fanny came to borrow money for our own brother in Fargo that owned the business. What a born name or what a born name in Fargo, man. I was telling him for a good thing. Bingo, what a name? But the guy need a set of cream and other things then. They gave Fanny right because Fanny did not have a right. So Perlene and her friend, Perlene Downsend and her friend gave him a right. No, that robber me. I said the boy said in the thing saying in fact, Nido. Because Fanny wanted to credit money for Nido. 7,000. Why? Because Fanny court date is tomorrow. And the woman that killed the show, Esther court date for Fanny in Minneapolis is tomorrow. Fanny flew here. Because you know Fanny work with the airlines. I'm hearing that Fanny work with the airlines too. Fanny purpose of coming here that was to borrow money to be able to when you go to court on Thursday, if the judge asks, so he can be able to get the woman sorted towards the woman place that he rented that he didn't pay. That's that clear that part. Ellie, Perlene is not going out with the husband, according to what she said, and I believe her. But on the contrary, there is no correct marriage going on right now between Ellie and Fanny. Things are on the rocky road. All the tires on the car is breaking off. It's busting. Poo, 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 poo. They may to portray she a narcissist. She's in denial. She must get married. Fanny finally came to notice, to realize that what he saw glittering from the outside is that what is glittering in the inside. You see, there's no day that go by. They're not arguing. And Fanny finally revealed to a reliable source, he can't do it no more. Ellie is a control freak. 1. Ellie is a narcissist. 2. He tired you. But Fanny, the two were talking here, you didn't hear it. They hear what we're talking, you hear it at time. Ellie just less sex. She just won't be married. There's a woman that just let marry Penny. It's in the DNA. They must be married. Even if that catch the fly. So when Fanny returned, because what we were saying on the internet, that Fanny was seen with another woman at the program and the barbecue, the event, the barbecue, and you see the bucket into the apartment. That why it's not good. It's not good for a man to live for a woman. Under no circumstances should a man agree for a woman to put a place in her name. Even in her pa name, her man name, her friend name, her sister name, and you pack your bag and live there, they will never respect you. Fanny had become the housemaid. When Ellie eat, she dropped the plate in the sink. He got to wash it. When Ellie use the bathroom, he flush the commode. He scrub the bathtub, he make all the bed, he do everything because he need a place to lay here. But he can't stand the ground Ellie walk on right now. The whole marriage has gone in the palmator part. The whole marriage has intoxicity. The real or only. Anything you see on the internet that just to show face, it's not working the way it's supposed to work. You would tell from the day of the wedding. The party boss could tell you, Fanny, I was saying it, it was funny. The party boss didn't tell you. You know you didn't have money, you get plenty debt on your head. What kind of woman won't sit down with me in the horse? The men are providing and she happy. You get plenty local on you here. You should have sat down in with one bedroom. If you go stop with your friend, you may. You get nobody behind you. You find someone like a roommate, one bedroom, 2 bedroom apartment, you the person you're sharing, you hustling, paying your living. Don't live for no woman when you can't afford it. Don't marry no woman when you cannot afford to take care of that woman. That was one of the greatest mistakes of your life you made. You say right now you are living in a hellhole. There is no peace. And Ellie was at work today. She said when she come home and she meet you in that apartment, she will take knife and buy you. I know how true is it. That's a strong statement to make to your husband, Ellen. When you come home, according to the source, you meet Fanny not bad in the house, you will call it up. And I know you jealous now because you think that Fanny can't hear to woman. Fanny can't hear to no woman. Fanny hustling. Fanny wanted for the KST to connect you with Nido. So Nido can credit him. But then Nido said he can't do it. The only way he will do it, unless the car while you're getting Texas, you drive it down here as collateral. As a bone. He will hold your car key. He won't see the car back to your horse. He will park the car to the driveway. When you pay the 7,000, he release the car. Now the problem now, that's why you could not give you the money. You cannot drive the car down here because the car is not in your name. If you take the car, it means that you're stealing Ellen's car. Ellen will not even allow you to. So you between the hole, you between the rock and the water. You can't swim, you can't climb. When you climb, you fall down, your back will break. When you swim, you will drown. And the situation are going on right now. The marriage now thing sour. Peter may say bone and throat. Hey, it's inside your throat. And that is news that reached my desk the evening. I was downstairs. I came home, I was getting ready, and I said, when we rest money, I come to the show. Somebody time and number say, this is the situation on ground. Ellie say, if Fanny enter our house, if Fanny in Texas right now, I think because you work with the airlines, you can fly free. Or he cannot bring the car here for the trade. Because the car is not in his name. And the problem now you're facing now. This is what we call for better or for worse. The horse that they were in St. Michael's, Ellie is not in that house anymore because she moved. But before she left, they were living with Fanny empty. While they were living with Fanny empty told they say she about to sell her horse. So they end up moving with Ellie's mom in a 2-bedroom apartment in St. Michael's. You know, Ellie's pa here too. Ellie's mom took Ellie's son. Ellie's mom took the labor. So she could be able to settle her part of level or marriage. You know? And I think when they moved to Texas, now I think they got an apartment she was really funny. They moved to Texas. According to the source, they say because of that, Ellie and the girl live in the same, Ellie man and the girl live in the same complex. Ellie used to park a car way behind the complex so the girl can see what coming inside. But she will tell woman, tell what her woman, until she moved to Texas. But now, who gave you all the information? You better leave. But now, fire is in Soweto. Fanny got to appear in court tomorrow. I know it's that virtual court or that person, but you got to pay something to Esther. So I will give Esther a courtesy call and see what Esther saying about the court did and how much Fanny still owe. Fanny, you can't be doing that. We told you that here. Don't marry the gay. Don't marry the gay. Eh? See the girl made your left miserable. In the night, you can't sleep. Where Esther, man? Long time ago, Esther here. Then Esther can give her report. If the court thing are true. Change way. If I bring your chest and the comment section will kill me. I want a comment section to can't send me to the hospital. I beg. If I bring your channel, will get me. Let me text her. Because I ever say, I try to feel close to the case here. Oh, Fanny be in the car, yeah. Say Fanny like, anyway, you wicked oh. It's a true Fanny sleeping in the car. That car, that Texas, there are small heat in that place. Texas part of heat can rise from anything from 100 degrees to 200, man. That means you gotta have money to put gas in the car to keep the air on. Shit. So I asked the question today, Fanny don't have any family member in the Twin Cities? And I was told, yes, he do. But he needs some things in the house to get out of there. That the only way they can respect you, Fanny. You will put yourself together. What people? Can I say quietly? You got to put yourself together, Paco. Pearlie wanted to come on the show to clear her name about the whole rumor that's going around about her sleeping with Fanny, and her mom told her no. So she gave me the go ahead to tell the story of what's going on. She can have no relationship. She got no relationship whatsoever with Fanny. The only reason why they hook up with Fanny this weekend, Fanny didn't have no ride. And two, they wanted to link Fanny up with Nito Brown. Nito Brown is the one that was supposed to borrow or credit the 7,000 to Fanny when they get to go to Mo to be able to pay on towards his debt with Esther. Now, yes, and nothing they give Fanny. How are you going to pay Nito? If Nito gave you the 7,000, how you pay the member? If Nito gave you the 7,000, how you pay him back? yeah, the one sitting in funny face, all the cook, I want you to say that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you and Nido could end up in court. If I were you, you will not borrow no money from Nido that you know you can't pay. Because if you get if you had a car to give in exchange for the money, the car will end up staying with Nido. You know you don't get money to pay for the car either. So this is a rope that is tied around your neck. At any point, you can do that. The rope is tied. It's tied to the extent where you cannot breathe. You are on a chokehold. So if I were you, I don't know what you would do. I can't tell you to leave your wife. But if your wife is threatening you, she will buy you, you gotta run. Because you don't know what she's saying, if she mean it. Or you continue to help her sell the clothes, try the dresses on, try the skirts on, try all the offer they on and help her to the market to pay the bills. We have nothing to say again. Trust me, Ciara, when they bring money and Fanny, I will take the money and run. Better get in the conversation. That's Perlin Downsing. Perlin says she boy don't go. But if they put Fanny down, they put money down, she will take the money and leave Fanny. They are so funny reading or coming to net watching this show. I know they'll tell you say shut around on the case. We told you, Fanny. Don't marry the kid. They get married beneath. They get carrying a spirit. You know, about trying on close on Facebook. Someone you can get carried away with all kind of nonsense. Oh, they get a business woman. See the things they get can say. So tabadu. Show off. Cover up with narcissistic behavior. Let marry beneath. If they get a funny breakup before next year, the same time, she will be in love with you, Maggie. She will not give herself time to heal because she must prove a point that she's all that. In the audacity to tell Perlin, if Fanny go out with somebody, the Perlin, you really let yourself. What you left for what she can think too highly of herself. You are not clearly what time. You are not break sad what time. Ciara, Fanny is not my cup of tea. Not in this day and time. I am. And then they can get 2 bedrooms. She only got 2 boys. If she wanted Fanny, it easy. Fanny can little reggae. In quiet, beautiful, classic, expensive Simaro. Where the countryside? Simaro, where be house here? That boy can little reggae. But the blood Fanny, every now Fanny say, just see you say you get just won't talk you. He keep asking himself, why did he get married? But nobody tie your legs to marry Ellen. You willingly married Ellen. I saw you that day. Behind her, getting in her or party bus. You saw the condition of that party bus. You knew that thing was not to do. And according to souls, you said you wanted to get married in the court. It was nothing to get married a boy. You know, sometimes you see all the red flag. We see all the blue flag. We stay one point. What said them to guru? Bukuru. That day you're having running all in bushes. And I told you too, that marriage will last. Will not go through all this stress for you too. They ain't last. No, I will not dare to call him. You hear what Ellen here? Ellen will champ you. Ellen is queen of the coast. She will charm you. Not champ you. She will charm into getting married. To beat and a could snake in. When you get married, then she wrap around you. You can know yourself saying to yourself tonight, if I had known, I would have been single. Stay single. Single is a ministry. Single a ministry. Who they fucking say you don't hear your number? Who did you just fucking your number don't hear? I saw anyone who don't hear sound worry for her. Who did you marry that girl? Who did you tell you fucking? Just fucking in the morning you're for, in the afternoon you're for, in the day you're for. You tired now? It's clear for in your app now. Fucking not clear now. Because you the man now. You're supposed to be the provider, breadwinner. You the man, you can be owing 7,000. I want no more. That you don't want to pay any debt. But not any pay your debt. Yeah, no, she not pay the whole cover for you. And the meeting aka also now we're talking about how now you're managing aka, but the test is how the hell that damn test is yeah, in January. January it was hot. I can imagine what's going on in June. Yeah, hear me. Where now your silver hotel room that in the car. Well, I don't know if that's true, but they say at least say when you enter the hostel now, she will take all your tutu. If she can't win you in her apartment, you will also out tutu. So I don't know. I would just take case here about one after. But he did not come to Minnesota because of Berlin. He came to Minnesota because he wanted help to get money. But Nilo Brown is saying he cannot borrow the money until he brings something in exchange. And the only thing he get to bring is the car. But the car not for him. That means he can surrender the car title, everything to the board. I pay the matter rich. I just need to clear the air, Pearly woman to clear the air on that. She's not dating. She was the one that was seen at the barbecue, or said, call me and told me this afternoon. She was the one that was seen, but they are not going out. You know, yes, Pearly. They're not going out. He's her friend. He needed a ride, and he gave him a ride to the occasion since he was in town. If she want him, they're not anything. If she want Fanny, that water. You see the butter behind Pearly. If she want Fanny, that water. Not to matter self asking. But she don't want. So just being a sister friend. Right? So everybody now leave for now. At this junction now, all the young kids they email so they say they leave for with you. Hey, Chideke. Can you imagine? Make it leave on it here. When you see some men in the time, you see more piano, you say, woo! What happened to the women? The men in a particular time, make it leave over. If Fanny left over in this town, then you get plenty arrow in here. Minnesota get plenty arrow in it. You don't take your trouble is settled here, your matter. Or Fanny said running away. Fanny said he knows that Anakoda he put him. I told you I still that woman you're getting married to. That water spirit piano can say, oh, you get party boss. First of all, party is see that water party boss. Check no say you're putting a fully. That water spirit there. Look at Corey. Thank you. Make it live over in Minnesota. Let Corey there. That far get to Corey. Funny come by Minnesota, eh? Far get in here. Yeah, you say you're tired. But I know how you will be tired. I know how would take Funny for piano water spirit. You know, Funny, that letter Funny wrote on Facebook. Where you say, I apologize. I'm sorry to my grandma. I'm sorry to my grandpa. That's what he meant. He apologized now to all his family members. Any matter, Joshi, any case. Any part, Joshi, any case. I play Liena. The woman is operating with water spirit. Queen of the coast. Leave me alone. But they'll be jealous. I'll be jealous of Americans, you know. Still you. The audacity. You being the Minnesota time ever sing. You know, say Ellen Sleepy story now in here. People like Eddie see them to the store, just say hello. I met her to the gas station, pretending that you know Ellen. And she saw my car, it broke down. And the first day they get you, according to you, your car broke down. You must stay married. And he said, what passing around the Facebook here, he had found his soulmate and started making their own Facebook movies, becoming Mrs. Washington and Mr. Washington. So I don't know what happened now to the whole love. So if you know Fanny, they say Fanny sleeping in the car. Texas is very, very hot. Little brother, please bring Fanny back to Fargo. Let Fanny be start to use more until things get okay for him. This is not the end of his life. Fanny Jenny or correct friend now that will be there for him. That will not go tell all the friends, oh, guess who step into my house? Fanny can be right there with you in the corner. Oh, no, Fanny work with the airlines. For fast one, a friend, I don't know. It's hard to talk. We put the phone charge with that. No, you work with the airlines. And that job, like correct job, you can fly anytime. Anytime you want to fly, it's to your advantage. So I don't know. Please help me see I will get 3 bedroom. We're going to tell you something there. We're going to tell you something there. They want to feel couple of those sleep. Open chose to always be hard to talk. And the competition beneath suffering. That the competition beneath that it killing you. You must compete with your friend. And you know how your friend is doing. Be single and happy. But I think be too miserable for 2 people to be in the house. And you can stay the crowd with each other. And the same man you were in love with last year, you will love Fanny. You will not put Fanny also. Fanny will sleep in her home. Thank you. How you bring somebody else on your as a born again Christian? How will you bring another man in your house? You can't do that. James somewhere. Well, if you come, oh, what's it? The only man that sleep in the house that of you. If you say we can, I tell you the downstairs bathroom for you. You can come upstairs plenty. Upstairs for women. So okay, mommy. Okay, mommy. Downstairs for the upstairs for the ladies. Downstairs for the gentlemen. Okay, mommy. Okay, mommy. The other day you hear ka anbo. Mommy, I know I would say exit to the remote. They should pay the cable bill. I said, Mom, I said, He climbed the stairs. Oh, I'll do something in the hallway. Mom, I said, Did you pay the cable bill? I said, but go pay. Yeah, he got a big base. Over that boy, you over that me. I put it by a low. Me move for 10 me. Somebody told her you're married. Yeah. Okay, matching over here and Fanny asked me if I pay the cable bill. I must stop it. So when you come today, you don't call my phone 12 times in 1 day. By the time you come for day program, I mean, but anyway, that's the story. I'm not excited because of somebody else's pain or going through our own secret attacks. But I'm new, funny, and I tell you, if you wonder if I pay the keep up you, Fanny was sleeping in the laundry room and if you asked if he had paid electricity, cable, and water bill. If you want to see no me, right? Yeah, what will be outside? What will establish that one? The guy is not. Hmm. 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 But you move on, hear me. Yes, little. Wow. The ice can melt in the water. No, we could get the charger here. The phone won't pack. Oh, it's not. What is here? I pre James. The whole show say, walk. So let's see what she used to sit on. She used to always carry at the end. Oh, she can't show you can leave. What is it? But that's the moral of the story. Berlin is not dating Fanny. Fanny is going through his own marital situation right now. It's called Why Did I Get Married? Mm. 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 What they consider for control with marriage? But, 617 people still watching. I hope you are paying me for my time today. That's what happened when you married a boy instead of a man. The boy is not ready to be your husband. He was dragged into being one. He was not ready. What else could we own this blue app that I didn't take notice of? See some small chihuahua barking, but will not pay attention to chihuahuas. We're not clapping by for nobody to come use our name to train. Never take a woman hand in marriage, knowing that you cannot afford to take care of her financially. You become a boy. Or hotspot to her. I don't think on the show on your phone. Yeah, on your phone. She's my baby phone for June now to come to end the show. That is the name of a movie? Why did I get married? Yeah, look. That was a popular movie. We all watched that movie many years ago. African American movies, I know. But when I'm waiting, I will read when that movie out. Okay, with that being said, I thought Penny would be. This episode is called Crisis in Marriage. With that being said, what else I didn't touch on tonight? What else I did not touch on tonight? Is there anything else I did not talk about tonight that I skipped? I call you here. Total Love and Vicky. What's going on with Total Love and Vicky? You got a problem? Total Love and Vicky going through a situation that we don't know. Eh? You offer a body for any business money. What? Mantua. What's poppy on the app? What's poppy on the app? What's poppy on the app, man? What's popping? What's poppy on the app? Right. He sent the embassy on notice. For what? Who sent the embassy on notice? Berlin. That be calling PhD fake because people choose not to be popular with their lives. Amy Rector and Rose are still fighting. What's popping? What's popping? Oh, to get Vicky Gray out of the country. Oh, Total Love can do too much. They get asked to get out of the country. Sarah, you thought Ellen still hard on me. Laura Nelson, a close friend of Dr. Vicky Gray, has discussed that she has formally notified also Dr. Vicky Gray is expected to attend court tomorrow morning to answer to charges brought against her and her co-defendants. Okay. Yeah. But Total Love could always fly there. Looking for attention. I can sort of sell up, should be fine. Mm. Mm. But you can't understand the trend. I understand the trend, though. Mm. That is the whole. Apart from that, and nothing else to say tonight. Trump is raising citizens. Yeah, I never heard. Citizenship fees to $710 for 17 to what I in 330. That's what I heard to myself. Say I want to. Mm. Mm. Wherever is becoming something else. Sarah, he thought Ellen had money like before. That boy is a big pin. We know him from Oro. Oh, oh, you know him from the Oro, eh? Um, someone of value and she knows of value. 575 people still looking at me. And I ain't saying shit. I hope when I check my cash out file and I'll be there. I'm saying nothing, you're still looking. Oh, I say not easy between and not easy between Jemo Monkey and Talking Face. The shit. You don't care with all my face. I stay away when I found out I was pregnant. I tell myself I need to stay away from you because only drama you was bringing to me, all the fight I was doing on Facebook was all yours. But who can ask you to fight? Who was celebrating birthday? Eh? Who did you fighting for somebody? Who do I have to fight? Who do call you in the ring? Jackie is planning a big birthday party, which is why they are trying to sabotage it. So a lawsuit for jealousy and an arrest warrant. Mm. Really can to have two parties. Oh, don't care. There's some people who call we don't kill. Oh. I tell them say I want neighbor. They say oh. So Chestino Garte is in love. I forgot to mention that Chestino is in love with a white man. They both of them went to the store today in New Jersey and they were doing some shopping and all of that. Oh, I'm happy for her. I pray that this one gonna last. You know, Okay. I'm telling you what happened to Fanny. We're not talking about off here. You can't just be getting married and walking. Can't tell what happened. What happened to the other marriage again? I won't want to. So injection Sunday. Relationship is going to be 1,400. Oh, God, tired. Yeah, Justina is in love for a new worker. Enjoying her 50s, I just don't like the women with the long hair. But everybody got their own choice. I don't like to see men with plenty beard, long hair, and they put it in one plait, you know. But everybody's different. Everybody want the rich men. That her choice. Oh, that her choice. Oh. Okay, oh, we see it, oh, we see it, oh, yeah, we see it, oh, we see it. Oh. What a mess again? Mm. Now, when I wear me, when you already got your citizenship, I don't see the reason why you can't check where apply for your get your green card, you can apply for your citizenship one time. We are all eating here now. Well, hello, man. You could get no. Oh, How many necklace will be on the man one day? Mhm. Becky or margarine green. Also, the test questions will be more in, more and her. Oh, for Joe? Who took it down now? No, let me can't go to pay me. I'm not talking about people who ride on my cloud here. We are the cloud. They will ride. We're not getting official. Then I go to bed. Tomorrow's a long day. 487% still watching the show. Please remember to support the show in your own weak way. Please. Yeah, I saw that today too. I saw that today, Brie. Well, I'm so tired tonight. Can I be excused now? Can I leave the office now? Listen, bro, it's happening. Oh, God. It was a blessed evening. Let me see what the news said before I go to bed. Can watch CNN soon and see what CNN got to tell me tonight. What's new in the terrain? I said, no. The cocoa to be, they're sleeping dogs to lay. Let the dogs go to bed. We just give the dogs the bone. The bottom bone is still. We'll share the trash on the table to the bones, to the dogs. Over here, we're not coming and call all kind of people they need to get them ready there. No, couldn't I have me? Can't talk about my horse getting here.